All right, all right, all right. Between these feet and that cat shaking his bottom parts, I don't know what is worse. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Let me make sure I remove everything and make sure you can hear me. Hello. Okay, yes, you can hear me. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me this morning. Hey, Hood Scriptures, Beans and Cornbread, Jess Andreas, Cutie Pie, M. Renee, Lovebug74, The Real K Fit, Brick Girl Haley, Southern Nobleman, AKD, and Spicy Dicey. I think I missed someone else. I don't know. Did I say Jess Andrea? Liz, that's who I missed. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. It's good to have you here. Okay. Okay. So it was quite an eventful weekend. So I just want to touch on a few things and a few people. So let's get started. I want to talk about um, the person who goes live on Wednesday happened to go happened to have gone live on I think it was Saturday and read a Shikimi uh, up and down, back and forth, all over the place. Right, you know, neededly. He definitely needed to be read. I'm surprised it hasn't happened before then. I am really surprised that he has been allowed to just fodder in between um, these two different content creators, like Olymp volleyball. It's just like why why he's being entertained. I don't get it, but obviously their supporters supported, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But it is what it is. It's just sickening. It's really sickening at this point. Okay, so we had the DC meetup that was supposed to happen this week. I don't know who thought it was going to happen this week. Anytime someone said that they were going to take a 15-hour bus trip somewhere, after they didn't take a flight to California, I don't know who thought that he was going to even take this bus shit bus trip. But some people, kept hope alive. But I didn't keep hope alive. I didn't think that it was going to happen by any stretch of the imagination. And it wound up not happening. It was excuses. It was plane tickets. It was, uh, you know, uh, $100 needed for a tank, more on a plane ticket. It was cancellations. It was rebooking, going from Detroit to Denver to get to DC. I didn't get any of that. I none of that computed, but nonetheless, he never made it to DC. So then it was the let's talk to Ro about rake Ro's emotions and feelings over the coals on our chat and see how he feels about being stood up by Shakim once again. But then Shakim was trying to text Ro real quick to tell Ro what to say. Well, you weren't worried about telling him anything about what to say about when your flight was actually getting into town in time enough to spend time with him, but you wanted to text him then, but you got mad because he didn't answer your text. So, and then you took had a hissy fit, went on your channel and told him F him and all this. And, it's just a whole meltdown, a whole, what do you call it? A boy fit, a whole boy fit. So, you know, I, I'm not surprised about any of this. I'm, I'm not surprised about any of this. I'm not surprised that Honest Rowe is sitting here acting as if he's perturbed and he doesn't know what's going on, and he's shocked and in awe and any of this. Honest Rowe has been in step with this every step of the way. Hold on one second. Honest Rowe has been doing anything it takes to get a piece of Shikimi. If it means to be quiet, don't tell anybody this is what we're doing. He's going to be quiet and not tell anybody what they're doing because it's the means to the end. That's He's going to do whatever it takes. So let's be clear. He's not quick. He's not slick by half. Please, please. Um, he gets what his hand called for because his hand is calling for some dick right now. So it is what it is, and I don't feel sorry for none of them, none of them. Uh, and that's just the bottom line. Um, this is just this is just so lackluster and just so elementary, in my opinion. And that's just what I think about this. Hey, T Daniels. Hey, very carried. Hey, kind to me. I definitely don't think he was ever going. Hey, just Andreas. Oh, I already saw you. Okay, so what else do we have? Sean Bradley. Now, um, Jay Wilson has canceled his Las Vegas trip. Okay, so Jay Wilson canceled his Vegas trip. He refunded those 55 to 60 people. I didn't have to refund them. I told them that it was no refunds, but I went on and refunded their money. 55 or 60 people. Okay, so we had heard that it was between 10 or 11 people. And then after he refunded them, it had dwindled down to it was only he and Vivian. So only he would know exactly how many people were refunded. But so he went on and he said that he went on and refunded the people and he didn't have to do it. So he was showing these people grace by not keeping their money because they had to cancel because of their commitments because Vivian's uh, parents got sick. Okay, so understand he did them a favor. Okay, see how gracious that the pastor is. See how gracious that Christian is. See, understand when a Christian is showing you favor. You see how that works. Okay, so now Sean Bradley came live yesterday, and I don't know if you guys caught this. He said that somebody emailed him, and they told him that they said that somebody told him that they got an email and said that they heard that he was going to Las Vegas and that he was going to meet Jay Wilson up somewhere in Las Vegas, and that's why Jay Wilson canceled his trip. So, and let me show this too. I also saw this from this messy woman. Okay, let me remove this. Messy. Vegas takeover. Okay. Hey Jay Wilson. Wait a minute. Something I don't know. It's okay. Instagram. I had an Instagram that Club Chat and Sean will be coming to Vegas, uh, making a complete fool of you. Operation Petty 2.0, and they found out where you were staying and will be close to you. There will be a confrontation with you, so please be careful. There will be drinks thrown in faces and hair pulled out. Jay Wilson don't have no hair. What they gonna pull? His the hairs off his balls. What are they gonna pull for you for YouTube content? Plus moles planted. Uh, I don't care if you let everyone know that you know about Operation Petty Takeover. So I think that that was sent to Jay Wilson as well. So then all of a sudden, Jay Wilson has pulled out of his vacation allegedly. So Lord, not Skillet again. Yes, Skillet again. And she said she don't care if people know. That sounds suspect. What Skillet is suspect? Skillet, Skillet tries to be as suspect as possible, as much as possible. So there was that. So what do you guys think about Jay Wilson being so gracious as to refund the money, even though he said that it was no refunds allowed? Could he have factually just kept the money since he said that there was no refunds allowed, even though the reason for canceling the trip was due to the health of Vivian's parents? What do you think? So AKD, are you telling me that you would have did no refunds? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I think he needs to pay people back. I was just about to say. No, he did pay people back, but he paid them back with the caveat of saying, I didn't have to pay people back. I did say no refunds. He could have did without saying any of that, but he wanted to let you know he could have kept your money. That's the part that kills me. Uh, the thing about it is Sean crashed the cruise and didn't do anything to Jay Wilson. So what makes us think that he would have done something in Vegas? Sean is full of it. No, Sean didn't write that. Sean got that. Sean got that. That little text or Instagram post the same way. Everybody else got it. So he heard about it as well. So he isn't the author of that. So he got wind of it as well. So whoever wrote it, I think is Skillet, is attributed to Skillet. So I don't think that he's saying that's what he was going to do. Not Aunt Bunny. I call BS. So her parents weren't in the same condition when they were on the cruise. Exactly. Her parents weren't elderly and old, uh, elderly and ill at any juncture of them knowing that they were going to be on this weekend, John. I mean, they. I mean, she. They. He said that they broke their collarbone or something. I mean, um, they're going to be in Vegas for the weekend. I mean, it's just 2 days off of. It's going to take the collarbone longer than 2 days to heal up. I mean, what is 2 days off of healed collarbone? I don't get it. I'm just kidding. Okay. So you guys would have never. I guess I'm taking it from you guys. You guys would have just never said, I don't have to refund you the money, but I'm gonna give you your money back. Now, how many of you think that it was actually uh I think, okay, let's be real. I think that the reason that he canceled the trip is because he didn't get a robust response. I That's why I think that he canceled the trip. I don't think that he got a robust interest of people who wanted to go on the trip. And surely he was meeting some date of having to pay some type of fee. I really believe enough people wasn't going to sponsor him. That's why. Yeah, I do as well. Me too. That's exactly why. And it came up to the push date of them having to have some hard money uh, at that hotel or whatever venue that they had planned on staying that would give him a free room. For him to come out of pocket, it was a no go. It was a hell no. Cancel that damn trip. Hey, no pressure. How you doing? Hey, Foot Soldier. Okay. Hey, Dominique Devereaux. Okay, let me see. Okay, why is she here? Good morning, cruising. Why is she here? Why is this lady here? So, why is she here? Why is she here? Why is she here? Why is she here? Maybe you guys don't recognize her anymore. Why is she here? You know, I cannot figure out for the life of me why this person has not gotten all of their receipts, their videos together. They have been here for weeks after they came out with the they, them, y'all whole scenario, and then they were going to get all of that together, and then they totally left the whole YouTube apparatus allegedly. for a couple of weeks and then came back as if nothing happened. Put, just put Serve Pro on it as if it was a leak, a flood in their house, and put Serve Pro in it. And we supposed to look at this as if nothing ever happened. The carpets didn't get sewage all over it. She didn't do the whole speech about tearing everything down and burning everything down, and everybody gonna get it, including the same ones whose panel who she's sitting on now, who acting as if they don't realize she was talking about them too. Them as in them. Okay, so why is she here? So I hear that this dodo bird is saying that she doesn't even have her own channel. And now she's on her another San Swan, whatever, San Swan, whatever, that she's going to be leaving again, and she doesn't even have a channel, but she's going to make a channel somewhere else. It's not going to be over here, but she's going to do something else before why is she even here? Oh, it did me so well. I haven't did Tracie in years. It did me so well to hear Tracie drag that bitch. It did me so well to hear Tracie drag that bitch. See, it says something about someone who always want to sit up and talk about everybody else and then wants to cry victim. All I have heard since this person has been back, every topic that has not been about her, because none has been about her, but this idiot has found a way. Well, y'all don't say anything when it done to me, when people do it to me. None of it is about you because no one cares about you. But every topic in the beef sector, she figures out a way to try to make it appears that it is about her when no one talks about you because no one has the appetite to talk about something so bland and boring. Girl, bye. Anyway, so hopefully this will be over soon. Hello, OG Beauty. Okay, I can count on both hands how many CC said they're leaving but still going live. Good morning, Miss Toby. How are you? Um, why make announcement? Bitch, just leave. Always inserting herself. Always, always. Hey, Stephanie Rose. Why is it that Pizza Brie accept her no matter what? I can't figure it out. Okay. Because they're dumb. They're dumb. Because they're dumb. Okay. Um, um, that's why Pizarro said if that's why Pizarro said her if she was listening to the commentary. Wait a minute. That's why Pizarro said her if she was listening to the commentary. I don't know what you mean by that. Where's her edges? Mary Mary. Hey Mary Mary. Candy Cane on her best friend channel. I don't know the channel name. I had to get it off someone's wall. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Please remember to click the like button. Yes, please remember. I am like so sick of this. And oh, okay. Now, so yeah, it's a lot of this same old with this same old chick. And then of course with the reemergence of her, then we get then of course here comes this uh the reemergence of this again. Then we have to see this all tromping all through the beef sector streets again. So when that is put away, we don't see so much of this. Like, bitch, go sit down. Nobody gives a fuck about what you think, what you have to say. Hey, Auntie Donna, how are you? Uh, she paid like she weighed. They have to keep their jesters happy. Okay, the MSO is fodder for burger and pizza. And when has Big Sexy been wanting so much? Miss O, come up here. Miss O, come up here. So when has she been clamoring for her to sit on the panel? Hmm. Think of that. Think of that. Because they can't stand each other. Check must be clear. Cash app must be cash apping. Child, I wish I would pay a funky bitch. I wish I would pay a funky bitch for access. Child, bye. To pay Shakim. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, Miss 313. Um, I used to somewhat defend TMO until she got smart because someone asked me, did I, because someone asked me, did I get cussed out on Shakim's that whiny hole? Fuck her. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Okay. Miss disruptions on the panel are worse than others' disruption because she is complaining, arguing, whining at the chat. You know it's bad when Jay Dunn is complaining. Yeah, and that's the only thing she's looking for. She tries to make it seem like everybody's messing with me, everybody's messing with me. And when nobody is even talking about her, but I don't say it when it's me. Yeah, I don't say it when it's me. Yeah, but when it's me, it's just exhausting. It is exhausting. The lady need a mental evaluation badly, badly. I can't with y'all. You know it's bad when people will cut you, cuss you out over this creep and defend this man. Yeah, she has a whole chat blocked, and that's why she sit up there on the motherfucking link so she can see everybody that she has blocked. She's a sadist. Ugh. Anyway, so what else do I have? I got the idiot. I got Shakim and Honest Row. What is I didn't see Bree um read a autistic child. I didn't see her think that that was her brightest moment reading an autistic child. But But I have to say to that is, it speaks volume that she thought this a fat obese bitch thought she ate in reading an autistic child. See, she's just greedy all around. That she thinks she's eating when she's reading an autistic child. The child is probably more intelligent than her. Truth be told, truth be told, probably way more intelligent than she will ever be. See, that's the gist of the whole situation. See, that's what she probably don't get about the whole situation. Is she'll probably never be as intelligent as autistic children. See, that's the read in the read. She will never be able to comprehend that part of the read. Okay, so that's all I got. I don't have that much. Um, I was out and about this weekend. I only got a little taste. Oh, I have. Oh, wait a minute. I have something. I have a 10-part. If you guys like, wait a minute. If you guys like oh, Roman pictures, I have something on Peacock that is so fantastic. I want to get the exact name. Uh, what is it? Who dies next? I think it's Who Dies Next. Let me get the exact name. Hold on one second. Oh, I got it. Wait a minute. It's Those About to Die. Have you guys heard of those about to die? Those about to die on Peacock. It's a 10-part series. It what's his name? Anthony, the dude from Silence of the Lamb, not Anthony Perkins. He plays the old Caesars. He's only in a couple of them. It is so freaking good. If you have Peacock, please avail yourself to Those About to Die. It is so good. Anthony Hopkins, yes, Anthony Hopkins. No, Those About to Die. I cannot stand Wiley. I just really can't stand. I saw him. I just cannot take him seriously. All of that babble talking and lying and just silliness. I just cannot stand him. I can't take him. All of this revisionist history and all of this buffoonery. No, I can do without it. No, next. Thank you. I appreciate I appreciate it, but no, I cannot. I cannot. You should definitely get into that. Good morning, Geechee girl. How are you? Yeah, I cannot with Wiley at all. What did he say to you? Yeah, and all of that. I mean, it's just rapid fire lying and uh And you like, wait a minute, did that happen? No, no, that's not how it happened. No, I don't want to talk to people who lie that quickly, that much. Good morning, Creole butterfly. I just can't deal with people who lie like that. I'm a drop the link if anybody wants to come up. If you guys uh have anything you want to share, you're more than welcome to hit the link. Um, Now, Carrie, did he call you fat? What somebody called Carrie fat? I think it was Wiley. He said you sound fat. I think that's what you're upset about. And I'm like, how does Carrie sound fat? I think that's what you're upset about. He called me a wiggy. I don't remember what he said. I was too busy laughing. But I have never worn a wig. Somebody called you fat too. What are your thoughts on the pull up for the $100 in Detroit? You mean the lady who wanted her $100 back? You're talking about the lady who wanted her hundred. She should have gotten her $100 back. As soon as she wanted her $100 back, she just should have gotten her $100 back. I mean, like you said, how many times has he bought a membership and then gotten perturbed about something that the person said, and then yes, he should have refunded her $100 back, and thus he should have had procured his bus ticket and should have been putting on his way to DC on the with the fee with the with the amount that he could procure his fee to go to DC on the goddamn bus. The $100 should not have been in to pay because he couldn't afford uh, to pay that. That shouldn't have been in his purview of the of money that it took to go to DC, and none of that would have happened. But he had never planned on going anyway. That it was I am with you. It was a whole money grab, and we're not responsible to take care of a grown motherfucking grifter. That's all it is. It's a motherfucking grip. Why is everything is so well? I don't have my ticket yet. I haven't gotten my ticket yet. I don't have my ticket yet. But you have all these plans to be this place and that place and the other place, but a you never have a plan. You have these plans way out. Now he has been planning to be in Vegas for how long now? And he still ain't got a ticket to Vegas. Now he been having a plan to be in Vegas since June, but he ain't got a ticket to Vegas yet. Make that make sense. See, the best ticket you gonna get is the further out from the date that you're traveling. But see, make that make sense. I have somebody in the back. Carrie,
Hey, Ronnie Q.
how
Why
you
you give me
doing,
that
girl?
pic? I'm doing good. Hey,
What's
everybody.
going on?
I just had to put my fat ass up on your link. I was nice. I dropped down over by Pizarro, and the moment I clicked on her live, I heard her playing a clip. I think it was Lemon's live that she was playing. And I heard Ness over there talking about me being, I sounded fat. I sound obese. Oh
I
my
couldn't
God.
remember who it was.
She said, Chat, do I sound fat? I have never been this size a day in my life. And I put a little weight on during COVID, so I don't even know what she's talking about. This isn't her first time calling me fat. She dropped down like a year ago in my chat asking me how much I weighed and stuff. I told her I'm the size of her friend. She knows what I'm talking about. I don't know what's wrong with her. All I could do was laugh when I heard that because I was about to, go live and just tell her a few things. But I'm like, Ness jokes around a lot and stuff, so I'm just gonna
Well,
leave that
so
alone.
you think she was just kidding?
Probably not. Either way, I don't care. Like,
Either way, it's not
nah,
even that
if she was
important.
serious, she's serious. If she was joking, that's fine too. But I don't really care enough. Yeah, like
Now,
since I came on this app here, people have been telling me who I am. At first I was white, then I hated black people, then I was fat, then I couldn't speak English, then I'm from the Congo, then I don't use deodorant. I have learned so much about myself. Then I wear wigs. I'm just being told about myself every direction I go. And I'm thanking everyone because apparently I have no self awareness. I don't know nothing about me. Thank you to the beef sector for letting me know who I am. Okay. All right.
now, now, did you see where Rico the Brat is saying that? Now, this isn't the first time. Well, it could have been Rico the Brat. Someone said that they were asking because they were going all through the chat saying that. Remember, it was a troll name saying that. Vivian was asking for their social security number to go on the trip. And I was like, I don't even know who you are if you're going on the trip. How are you going to prove it? And well, get on the link and prove it. And they never did.
They
And it
never
was a
did.
troll.
I
Now,
remember that person was trolling and kept saying it in chats. And I think it was two different names. They dropped
two
down with
different
one
names.
and then
Hmm.
came with another name and were saying the same and was saying the same thing. I remember
Hmm.
that one. Hmm.
Now, Rico the Brat came and made the allegations as well. And Tracie told him to show the email, but he hemmed and hawed and said why he couldn't show it immediately, right away. But now the email has surfaced, and it appears to be from yespicturelady@gmail.com, and it says, "Hey, Ryder lives ROL. Vegas 2024 is in full effect. We are set to hit Las Vegas August 23rd through the 25th. We receive grace price on the room. All price are based on double occupancy. But before you receive the hotel booking information, there is some information we will need. We will need the full government name of each person in your party, and it will be a 66 per person non-refundable. It went up $1. always always increasing. And it will also need an email cell number for each person in your party that will be attending. And when we will hold private events, we will da da da. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Okay. Okay. To hold the events, we will wait a minute. When we hold our private events, we need the government name that will match an official ID card. We will also need as well as a social security card that we can ensure the
We
safety
what?
of those in attendance. You may cash app registration fee for ROL, dollar sign ROL forever. If you have any questions or concerns, email Vivian.
So there's a whole different cash app for the
They
rider
have that
lives. And
Rada
why would
Live
they
got their own.
and
Go ahead.
two times during the whole supposed email she's asking for as for people's information like that. Do you think that's a real email? Is
I
that a
don't
real
know.
email?
I
And
don't
why
know.
would they be asking for people's email and not email information like that? It makes no sense.
No sense. No sense whatsoever.
I don't know if that's somebody trying to set them up or whatever. But Pastor came on and said that he refunded all the money, and Vivian came up to say that she did not tell anyone that she needed those information. She only said make sure that the name that you give matches the ID or something like that. So she said she didn't need all that. I don't see why people can't book their own trip to Vegas though.
Yeah,
Why do you need
I don't even need why they need to pay them anything to book a trip to Vegas
and
at
the
all.
fee was supposedly non-refundable, and Pastor said he gave them all their money back, even the fee. So I'll say this is positive, that people got their money back, because there have been people who planned stuff on here and didn't return people's money. Also, I can say this too. What about those other people who wanted to go on the trip? So Vivian couldn't make it. It was supposed to be her birthday thing. But what about those other supporters? Don't they matter? Like, what about them?
I
Or
guess they don't.
or is it that you didn't get enough people and the money was not going to make sense? Is
He
what
didn't
is
get
it? There was no motivation,
he didn't get
no
enough people. Yeah, like what
no
you know.
intrinsic or extrinsic motivation there at all.
Yeah, he didn't get enough people, so it didn't matter. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys see the email yourselves. Let me remove this comment and let you guys see the email. Okay, so here's the alleged email. You see it, Carrie? You see it, Carrie? Carrie's on mute.
Oops, I'm sorry. Let me go.
Oh no
I
no
was
no.
I was hmm secure social security card.
Yes, because some of it was over it under the blue, so I was having a hard time. I was having to like piece it together. That
Was
was
this
under
shown on
the.
somebody else's channel?
This was this was over on my special place.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so
Because
that's how it
I was
came up.
about to say the only person I know in the B sector who takes screenshots and always has that blue thing up is one person I could think of.
I
But it's
think it did. I think it did. I think Tracie did
oh,
was the one who
that's who I was
showed it up
thinking.
that like that. Yeah.
That is
I think
exactly who I was thinking. She's
yeah.
been taking screenshots for years and she
Hmm.
still can't get it right. She
Yeah.
still has the volume button showing. Still. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, how many years does it take for one idiot, well, for a
Yeah.
person to learn how to take screenshots? The thing is, I can't even see the email to see the yes picture lady thing that I hear so often. But I don't know if this is a real email though.
Well, whatever.
And the writer or leaf should also know if that's the real Cash App they've used before, especially those who went on the cruise the last time. I don't know. But we'll hear about it if it's a troll that created it or not. But I do remember someone dropping down in the
Oh, wait a
chat
minute.
saying
Let
that.
me let me see. Let me show you this. Maybe you can tell from this. Okay, let's do some detective work. Maybe
Okay.
will this help you? Let me screen. I got a screenshot. I gotta shrink it down. Here it comes. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna help you. Okay, here we go.
I don't know who would ever be going on a trip and need their social security card for that trip. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
But we're
This
gonna
is
see
some
if it comes
crazy
from her.
shit.
If it came from her though. Let me see. Where are you? Okay, here we go.
At this point, do you want the size of my waist? What else do you want? My bra size? You want my social security card for me to go on a trip? That's crazy. This may be some troll move.
What about that?
Okay, let's see. Hmm. But her email, she does say it a lot over by Jay Wilson. It's yes, picturelady at gmail.com. Hmm. Oh, wow. It probably is.
And
Yes, picture
that's the
lady.
beginning of the email because it's in two parts, and that's
Right. That's the email I always hear her saying. Or Jay Wilson saying whenever, they're saying for people to email them. So it could be Roddy Q. It could be. Oh my God. Am I right
oh,
for those who are in the chat? Am
I
I
don't
right?
know.
Isn't
I
that the
don't know.
email?
I
And is
don't
there any
know.
way anyone could have
That's
both
the
the
that's
same
the
emails?
well, that's the
Shit.
email that they say.
Yeah, that's the email I continuously hear them say, yes, picture lady at gmail.com. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What's the chat saying? Is that it? And for those who went on the cruise, is that it?
Now, Miss 313 say it's fake, ladies. How do you know though?
It could be fake, but at the same time, what about the email address up there?
I don't know. Hey, Deanna. Hey, just
It's yes,
Kimmy.
picture
Hey,
lady. Is it at Gmail? Was it
hey, yeah,
Gmail?
yeah. The email say $55. Silky Black said the email says $55. This one say $66.
Oh, you got an email, Silky. Were you supposed to go on the trip too, Silky Black? Ooh, so maybe somebody cloned her email address. Okay.
Well, that damn hey K you know that damn Rico the Brad is a fucking nuisance.
I'm surprised he came with something because he's always the one saying he has receipts and he'll take forever to give those receipts or he has none at all. So
Yeah,
it's always something.
he
66.55 to 66. Okay.
he always got to squeeze in that extra dollar. Yeah, girl. So yeah, so yeah.
Well, Jay Wilson says coin keeps him here. So I guess there wasn't enough coin to be made on that trip. So Vivian ain't going. Coins won't be made. So he can't go. I don't know.
No, I didn't see your comment. Let me see what Jess Andrea said. Okay, she said that's a fake email. I
There you go.
know for a fact.
Okay.
Okay,
Good.
thank
So we
you.
have a few of the ride or lives or people who are going to go on the trip. They know the email. Okay. All right. There you go.
Okay.
Problem solved right there.
But I didn't even come over there. That's not even what I went over there for because since Ness had called you fat, I had just recently seen something over there that I was going to give to you
Oh my
as a
God.
now. Oh, well, let's talk about Brooke. Now, did you see her over at that dude with them look like God
The
through his
eyes.
eyes? look like God took two ice and threw his eyes in his face.
I am not listening to Veronica. They're going to beat my fat ass up.
What's his name?
Listen.
Dana?
His
Dana
eyes
Ace
looked
Deuce?
funny. His eyes looked so funny, but she wasn't on the link. She said she couldn't get up. I don't know how true that is, but she said she wasn't able to get on the link. But somebody else clicked the link. I don't remember who it was. Somebody had clicked the
And,
link to let her see it
and
was
you
working.
you notice how strategically he was sitting sideways so you really couldn't get a full. Was it just me? I had to watch that goddamn video for a good 20 minutes to try to get a full range of the other eye, or was it just rolling so far over on the other side of his face that it took that long for me to get a full visual of that other eyeball. He was looking kind of sideways. That's what I'm saying.
He had them wandering eyes, and the thing is, Wiley did make an appearance in the morning, and he made one in the night. So we got a double dose of eyes yesterday. Um, I didn't understand what was going on. So half the time I wasn't looking at the screen, but she did admit to having her a fake baby. But at the same time, she took no accountability. She says everyone lies and stuff, and apparently it's supposed to be okay. She was doing a social experiment according to her. And but I thought with a social experiment people are supposed to know at the end of that said experiment what the results were, what conclusions did they draw, something. But that social experiment lasted for all of 2 years and was only brought to the fore once people
Well, wait
started
a minute.
talking about
Wait a
it.
minute. Wait a minute. So now it has moved from but that's the thing about it. See, when she first did it the other day, it was, oh, I have a daughter that I'm raising, but it didn't come out of my vajayjay, but I am raising the daughter. Now all of a sudden a social experiment starts and ends.
Right.
Now all of a sudden it was an experiment which has a definite end date. So now it was just an experiment. So you're done with the experiment. So she's so full of shit. So is she saying that she's still raising this baby, or the experiment is over? Which is
Apparently, the experiment is over. I didn't stay long enough to listen because that was some crazy shit. How sick do you have to be to carry a lie for so long? And
mm,
there's a word for it. I'm sure there's a medical term. I won't say it, but that is some crazy shit. And you kept that lie going on for so long and collected money for the social experiment too.
now I
People were contributing to that social experiment.
mm,
That's crazy.
right. And now you're trying to say that it's over. See, but she was definitely trying to say that it was a baby and she is taking care of the baby, and she definitely had the baby and is raising a baby 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Now
Oh, Lord.
now, so is it so inconvenient that she has had to drop said baby if she want to have any um any closeness to Ness again? Because now that she has dropped this baby, it seems like her and Ness have been become friendly again, and it seems like it. Do you think that
So
she
I
can
heard, but
even be?
where? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It don't even seem like they stopped talking. So
I,
does it seem like she's gonna be going to Vegas again?
when they first fell out, I said this somewhere. I don't know whose channel I was or if it was on my own. I said they are gonna break up right now or whatever it is. But don't be surprised if you hear that on that day that she's in Vegas. I've always said that. But at the same time, I don't know when they made up. I don't know which channel it happened. I heard somewhere in the streets last night that they were talking behind the scenes the whole time. So I don't know. I don't know.
Mm,
There's just too many plays going on here, so you can't even. Some of them, you just wait until whatever happens happens. I don't know. I really
mm,
don't.
yeah.
It's too much crazy stuff happening here. But one thing for sure, though, people need to start taking accountability for their actions, and she needs to, because she'll be cussing you out while telling you that she told a lie. Like, admit that you told a lie, apologize, and we'll see how it goes from there. But you can't be just cussing people out. Oh, other people do it too. This person said that. But what you did was wrong. It was wrong on so many levels. 2 years of wrong, if you ask me. And it doesn't matter how many people say anything to her about it. She's always going to defend herself because that's who she is. She'll never, take full accountability for stuff she's done. She's always going to be pointing at something else somebody else has done, or she's going to make it seem like people are just coming after her. And if you didn't put that type of information out here, nobody would be talking about it. And that is why people were calling your baby a rebirth baby. I remember when this just started and people were talking about a rebirth baby. And you were tearing people up and you got upset and you were going off and people, that was crazy. And every time she did a live on in her car, you never ever saw a car seat in the back. Even when she showed herself riding with her husband, we have never seen a car seat. We've never heard the baby. Even when the baby was supposedly born, she would still be on panels for hours and people would be asking, "Where is the baby?" And she would be saying, "This is a two-parent household. This is a two-parent household." And people would be saying, "There's no way you just had a baby." And I think she had even gone back to work like 2 weeks after or something like that.
Malik is
My
watching
friend,
the baby. Malik is watching the baby.
that is crazy though for you to keep something like that for 2 years. And then when people give their reaction to it, you get upset at the people's reaction. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, Carrie, now I am going to do you I'm going to do you a solid. Uh, I do not take lightly at people trying to make assertions about you. So we will keep this on deck for the next time a bitch with web feet try to come at you. We will have this always in our coffers. Okay? So here we
Okay.
let me remove this comment because it surely will not be room for the comment and uh, this picture.
I have never been that size a day in my life.
so,
Never.
so the next time
Why?
she says that you were fat, and we can say, "Do you remember you, Miss Missy?" And what is
Oh my
going?
God. Why would she? Come on now, Ness. Look at that. And then you say,
Oh,
well, well, what does fat sound like? Because she says my voice, how I talk, it means I'm fat. Then that means what is your voice? Never mind.
and what is going on? What is going on? Um, with all this okay, so people are giving fundraisers for this, for to fundraise for this, for fundraise for that. But how is it all of a sudden, Sassy, you were fundraising for trips and this, that, and the other, but you got straight up money out of your purse to give cash for bail money for people to fight in Vegas that you fundraised to get them to?
What? Who's planning on fighting? Sassy, you got money for bail? What the? I thought you were done with fun. What? When was this? What? What did I miss?
She got uh, uh, I am just, that is so unbecoming of you. God damn it. You got the fucking bail money.
For which one of the fights, though? Because there may be a
that
few.
was for that was for her Steed chat rep. I'm telling you,
Oh Lord, Sassy, you're a mess, girl.
a whole mess.
Sassy the philanthropist, you're a mess, girl. Oh my
Hmm.
God, I hope nobody fights in Vegas though. That's crazy though to be planning to go somewhere because you met some people virtually and then you want to go fight. That's just
Look
some
at
crazy shit.
look at Yaya said figures.
Hit the
Hey,
link,
just
yeah.
net.
Did you pin the link, Ronnie Q? Hey, just net.
No,
Hey,
of course I
everybody.
didn't. I didn't pin the link. Anybody want to come up? You're more than welcome to hit the link. Of course I didn't pin the link. Of
I
course I
shouldn't be
forgot.
talking to Yaya because those DC girls beat me out to that game last week. I'm
What
talking to
game?
no your game on Friday. Was it Friday or Thursday?
It was Friday.
Friday. I don't talk to people from DC, Yaya. I take my high back, okay? I'm joking.
Malik was on ODS channel lines still about why they not divorced yet. I really don't care. I just really don't care. Malik is just as in on
Lord.
it as she is. I
So,
really don't
so
care.
that storyline is resurfacing. Okay, right. We're supposed to care this time around. Okay.
Yeah,
I won't
I
even,
don't care.
I would not be listening to that. Because where did all that money go? Who did the proceedings to that money and those, gifted items for that baby go to? Like, now I'm starting to believe the people who say they're in on it together, or they were in on it at some point, you know? I don't know. It's just some
Hmm.
crazy stuff that people do on here. Why is he now ready to be telling all this information about their marriage? Hey, Connie girl. Connie. Connie, you slipped a live in.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. Brooke admitted that dude. Brooke admitted that on that dude live while Malik was in the chat. Now, admitted what? That they weren't married? Oh, that they ain't even separated. Okay. Wow. Now, I did see a question that he was asking her, well, what are you going to do to make sure that, you guys be copacetic because you guys got a child to raise together. And what are you guys going to do to make sure that everything is all right? And she's like, well, she has to go to a you know, beyond the story to start. Well, first of all, such and such and such and such, and while she's going through all of that, and then in the meantime, he writes in the, I'm first of all, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I don't want anything else to do with it. In the meantime, he writes that in the chat. And she hasn't even got to the part where we can work together and it can be okay and all this. And he didn't already wrote that in the chat. So you know what I said? I say Malik has more of an interest in pills than he does in Brooke.
Oh.
I think that Malik shows more sexual energy towards Peel than he does
What?
for Brooke. He does. He wants to do a morning show with Peels. He's calling Peels at night before he goes to bed. He's always yucking it up with Peels, and he doesn't have want to have anything to do with Brooke. I think in fact that Malik wants to be with Peels. That's what I do think.
Oh. Well, I didn't think about that part. But did somebody at one point say they were even considering a morning show, or was it just a
Yes.
joke?
They were
Wow.
considering a morning show. Miss Toby,
Wow.
Hey, what's up,
hey,
y'all?
how you
Hey, Miss
doing?
Toby.
Okay, now look. So yesterday I was also in that chat too, with Dana, that live. First of all, I think all
Oh,
three of them are. Hey, good morning, Pepper. Can I please talk to Ron, Q, and Kari? I think um I think all three of them are crazy. All three of them.
uh-huh.
It was insane, and I felt like, well, damn. I'm crazy too. That I've been sitting here for 2 hours listening to this shit. I'm saying it to now because I'm sitting here for 2 hours listening to this bullshit. Also, let me just say this. And Tim O was in that live too. I don't know if she called herself trying to troll Brooke or if she was serious. She was saying someone need to call CPS on Dana and Brooke because of how that relationship is and that child was in the house. Let me tell you something. I don't know if she was controlling or not. What the fuck they have to do with anything? Mind your own motherfucking business. Always making threats and talking about people should call CPS on somebody.
Who
And
said
didn't she
that?
used to work for CPS? How dare
Wait,
you?
no, wait,
Oh, I think I saw that
Demus O?
somewhere. And was
Demus
it
O
in a
said
Yeah,
group
that?
chat? Was it in a
in
group
a
chat? I
group
think I saw that on somebody's
And
wall.
Dana's chat. And then someone was like, "Is that a troll page?" what is that the real TMO? And she was like, no, it's the real TMO. And I think it was her because I could tell by the way that she was talking. I mean, I don't know if she
Yeah.
was trying to troll Brooke in a chat to get so Brooke could go off, but that's nothing that you troll about, and especially somebody that claimed that they used to be a supervisor for CPS. How dare
Oh,
you?
she's
Playing
sickening.
around
She
with
is so
How
CPS is
dare
some
sickening.
you? But
dumb
you and then
YouTube
people was
shit.
am I bored? Can y'all hear
A,
me?
You
a
working
little
a little
bit,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now better.
Okay, I have to move closer to the phone. So yeah, and then people was telling her in the chat like, don't complain when people start getting on you and you want to be crying and shit like that. Yeah, and I was like, why are you even like? I think she was trying to get a response from Brooke, but luckily Brooke wasn't even really paying her no attention in the chat or whatever. But my thing is, I don't know. I just have issues with that, especially if you claim that you used to work for CPS or you used to be a supervisor for CPS, and then you telling people they need a call because of the dynamics of their marriage. I mean,
Okay.
okay.
That's crazy.
So
I
so
mean,
so so
the
so
marriage
think
might be crazy, but I don't. I mean, granted, yeah, you lied about having a baby, and then that's disturbing as fuck, Brooke. I don't give a fuck what you said about some damn social experiment. Don't nobody do no social experiment for 2 motherfucking years. There wasn't no social experiment. You was just
no,
fucking
it was
lying.
it wasn't a social experiment 2 days ago when
Psychotic
she said
behavior.
that she was raising someone else's baby. It just became a social experiment yesterday. Remember, 2 days ago she said she was raising someone else's baby. Now she changed it yesterday to a social experiment, which has an
No,
end
she
date.
said that. No, no, Ronnie,
Not
she said that shit last week too. She
no.
said that shit last week too. That it was a social experiment.
Okay.
And now
I don't
she was
remember.
raising
I
someone.
didn't
Do you
remember.
Yeah.
remember when this first happened? Some people were saying that one of her children had a baby and she was the one taking care of it. Do you guys remember hearing that?
I remember
Hmm.
hearing that. Okay, wait a minute. Let me say this about Demon Soul. Can you imagine her? I'm coming, Olivia. Can you imagine her actually being a supervisor? Can you imagine what she put parents through?
Through.
Can you imagine what this bitch put parents through? So she gonna keep on acting like this is a game, like this is something to play with, and gonna have somebody go back through her cases and get fucked up. Keep playing with people, threatening people. She has no jurisdiction over these people, and she keep on playing and have them go back over her cases and get locked the fuck up. This is what she's doing, is nothing to play with. She
I
gonna
mean,
wind up in jail.
but that's not the first time that she said something like that. Remember, when she was talking about hate SJ and stuff. I mean, and then saying somebody
Yeah.
should snatch her ovaries out, and like someone need to check on her children. I mean, just alluding to the fact, someone should check on the children or whatever. And basically she's saying, and I don't work for anybody anymore. I could do something like that. No, you will never do anything like that. And then Ronnie Q, we talked about what my former employment was. Have you ever heard me make threats or
No.
such a thing to say,
No.
I would never do
No.
nothing like that.
Mm.
I would never do
Over
Because
anything like
dumb
that.
YouTube shit at
because
that.
because if you don't do it, you will have to elicit someone else who does do it to put their job on the line. And so you're not only putting your life on the line, you're putting somebody else's life and job on the line. So let's be clear. This bitch is willing to put somebody else's life and job on the line to affect a fucking result on social media, which just shows you this bitch is objectively insane.
I mean, yeah, and at some point in time, you can't just say, "Oh, I was just trolling because other people do it." No,
No,
because
she ain't trolling.
you have come on this platform, and you have informed us what your former, what you did in your
Former
former
job.
life. So no, that can't be considered trolling. The
And
fuck?
when
Probably trying
somebody,
to incite other people to do it too.
that's what
Putting
she
that
doing.
out in the atmosphere. Yeah. You
Hey,
have
Miss
crazy
O.
people who are crazy enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, somewhat. I mean, granted, like Brooke, I didn't like the idea that you lied about having a kid and stuff. But at the same token, you putting that shit in,
Your sound is
putting that
messing up, Miss
shit in the
Toby.
you putting that shit in the chat and saying that someone should or shouldn't. I mean, I don't know. It was just very disturbing. I think that she really wanted to get a reaction out of Brooke. The only thing I could say in regards to Brooke, her saying it was a social media experiment, I still think it's disgusting because, I mean, can you imagine, like, she's supposed to have been like 40 something and she had a baby. It might have been women in the sector that said, "Oh, I never thought I could have a baby. And I'm 40." You know what I'm saying? So it's a possibility I might be able to have a baby. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to mute y'all because I'm bored.
Yeah, your sound is a little bit messed up.
Hey y'all,
Hey, Miss
y'all hear
O.
me? Uh-oh.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I didn't think anybody could hear me. But anyway, hey chat, how y'all doing? I just want to say, in the first place, TMO is not in any position to be threatening to call CPS or even suggesting that her or anybody else should be her that she should be calling CPS on anybody. Number two, I don't think that she was never, if she worked for CPS, I don't believe that she was ever in any type of supervisory position. Number three, with her mental state, if she did work for the state, she was probably fired because of her mental eval. Okay, if she ever worked for the state in the first place, she is not a stable person. And so, and as far as Brooke and his social experiment go, I don't even understand why she just wanted me like, hey, I lied and what? I don't a social experiment, girl. Are you for real?
I wonder how long it took for her to come with that idea about the
I ain't
social
no tell. She probably
experiment.
seen it going down somebody's timeline or something in some other sector, or I heard it somewhere, and then she figured out she say something like that. Child, who knows? I'm
Exactly.
so sick of these people lying. It's so much ridiculous stuff going on this thing. To child. Mm-mm.
But for real though, I don't see somebody who's working in a position like that, whether or not she did work there for real. I don't see somebody who was ever a social worker doing something like that or encouraging anyone to call CPS,
She's
whether or
not
not you were
stable enough to
working
be in a
there.
supervisory
Right.
position, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just a lot, and it's it's it, it's just a lot, and to continue to sit out here and put out these dog whistles, and
Hmm.
I hope she get it where her hand calls for her. That's what I hope for her.
Somebody need to call social services on her ass, the way she be drunk online and stuff, and the way she be acting erratic and downright crazy. So if she can say that, send a dog whistle for somebody else, which is ridiculous because we all online. What if somebody start sending those dog whistles about her? How would she feel about it?
And they say she's out here notarizing documents, so I don't know. You can't be doing this type of stuff on YouTube and
She's
then,
doing what?
handling people's documents.
She's doing what to people's
She's
documents?
suppose she's supposedly a notary. Is that how it's pronounced?
A notary.
She's
So
a
she's
notary.
notarizing people's
Yeah,
documents online,
and high as a motherfucker.
right? So okay, I didn't know she was supposed to be a notary, but that ain't hard to do. That's
My
not
back
hard to become.
Ronnie Q, my battery is dying. I gotta switch devices. I'll be right
All
back.
right, all right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, but
Bye,
that's all.
ladies.
Bye bye. That's all I want to say. She ain't in no position to be threatening to call CPS on anybody, in my opinion. And I
But she
still don't.
does it all the time. She does it all the time. It's ridiculous. And now she says she's not gonna do anything else on her channel, but all she does is sit up and do dog whistles. See, I didn't even know that she was in Brooks in the other Dana's chat yesterday talking about uh they should call CPS on Brooks yesterday. So that she's a uh one trick pony with that bullshit.
With all that crying and hollering she be doing it all the time. Does anybody really care about anything that she is whining about at this point? She needs to sit her black ass down somewhere and shut the fuck up. I mean, excuse me, and shut up. That's what she need to do.
That's what she needs to do.
Because I'm
Now
sick
she's
of hearing her.
Now she says she's not coming back with another page, so I guess she's just gonna sit up and use everybody else's page to, to air out her gripes and her grievances, and she's gonna do another page somewhere else, and we still have not heard anything about all of these proof and about who did this and that, who shot Jane, and all this old bullshit, and she's gonna tear everything down, and she gonna tell about this, that, and the other. We had heard absolutely nothing. They let this bitch come back just like she ain't said a goddamn thing about it, and she was talking about them too.
Yeah, she just a panel holder placemat, and she's they like people that that can get them clicks and views, because like the person that you love to hate. And so that's why they let her on that panel. They can't stand her, and especially Blur really can't stand her. Okay, for that whole Madison Blue situation back in the day, she don't let nothing go like that. She really don't even like her. That's just like Blur ain't never liked Brooke. Like she was trying to act like, at first she was trying to act like she was on Brooke's side and jumping on Brooke's panel when she was into it with Malik at first, and then now all of a sudden she not on Brooke's side. Girl, you weren't never on her side in the first place because of that kill stuff. Now, can
And
we keep it above?
And remember when Ness and Brooke fell out, then all of a sudden she go, "Well, Brooke, you can come back. You can come over here, Brooke. You can come." She tried to befriend Brooke again, and Brooke didn't come back over here and didn't go back over there. And then when Brooke didn't go back over there, she got mad at Brooke and cussed Brooke out again. What's up, Kimmy?
Morning. Good morning, Miss O. You know, you're
Hey,
my
girl.
favorite. Hey. Good
Hey.
morning, Ronnie Q. So, you know what the big I think both of you ladies have hit on it this morning. The problem with the monstrosity is that she's being entertained. As long as people stop platforming that idiot, then this would be a non-issue. But as long as people platform this fool, this is the kind of junkie stunts she's gonna pull. And it's despicable and disgusting behavior. And I agree with y'all. There is no way that someone can act in an official capacity and be effective and be that insane. Could you imagine an ignoramus like that as your leader?
Not
Mm-mm.
at all. Not at
She is
all.
a nightmare. She is a nightmare on social media. There would be no way. I wouldn't even want to look at her every day in person talking about leadership. Get the fuck out of here. All right, I'm going back in the chat. Thank y'all for having me.
You a mess, Kimmy.
All right.
She telling the truth, though. I mean, can you even tell who the hell she
Not
looking at with those eyes all over the place?
not at
You know?
all. Not at all.
I mean, really, if she in a group meeting, who, how,
And and it
like,
and either she's uh speaking real sped up, or she speaking so low that
hmm
she's so you can barely understand. Like, are you perked up, or you perked down? What is going on with you?
exactly. According to which pill she done popped. That's her level of speech. Is that what you say, Roddy Q?
That's what I'm saying.
I know that's right. She is a whole walking nightmare. And I don't even know why she even still comes over here crying and complaining, because nobody cares. Who cares? Don't nobody care. Girl, sit down and shut the freak up. The people on the panels that you got, they don't even like your butt. The hell? But let me ask you this. So, can you tell me who K Fit cussed out?
That Shikimi.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ugh.
And let me ask you this too, Ronnie Q. Why do people keep thinking that Shaquem Tiny Elvis is going to show up anywhere? He not even going to show up at Vegas. He don't have no intention of getting on no plane, train, or automobile showing up anywhere. in the first place. And so I don't even know why people are still going. Well, he gonna show up here and he gonna show up there. How many times that he got to prove that he ain't gonna show up nowhere?
I don't
People start
understand
getting
why. I don't understand why Honors Row won't just stop buying tickets to LA, to DC, to Las Vegas.
okay.
Buy a motherfucking ticket to motherfucking where he from? Detroit. Cause that's the only
Mm,
place that nigga gonna be is in Detroit.
that's
Go
true.
get some dick in Detroit. Cause that's where he
That's
gonna
true.
be.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. If he want to see him so bad, if he want the D so bad, buy your ticket to Detroit. I didn't think
Cause
about that, but you're right.
yeah, cause that's where he gonna be.
Right. And that's where he gonna stay because he don't have no intention of going nowhere else. In my opinion, not even to Vegas. Now I
Yeah.
understand that he lost funding or something, but wasn't didn't I hear somewhere here recently, like maybe over the weekend,
Lost
that he switched?
funding.
Huh?
Lost funding.
Yeah, I mean from the sponsor or something.
I don't know nothing about that, Olivia.
You know they was talking about the sponsor was going to give him $1,000
Oh,
at the
that was
beginning.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what's
Okay,
been happening
okay,
recently.
okay, okay.
So is he still going to Vegas now? Supposedly, allegedly.
I he's been going to Vegas since June, but he ain't got not nan ticket. He's the type of person who he's gonna get a one-way ticket the day before he's leaving. So he
Mm,
travels like that. He's the type of nigga who figures it's best to get the ticket the day before he leaving when everybody know it's more it's more it's less expensive to get a ticket further out from the destination that you're leaving.
mm. All
So
right.
he buys one way tickets the day before he's leaving.
Well, let
Go
me ask you
figure.
this, Ronnie Q. What was the deal with some lady showing up at his house? I missed a lot this weekend. I logged on
Okay,
and just
so he allegedly was supposed to be taking the Great Greyhound bus to DC to meet up with Honest Road to go see the Raheem concert, and he had enough to catch a 15-hour bus there. But she came and she said that she had $100 for him to help him fly there, and then something happened with um, with the flight, and they canceled the flight, and then he had to write to the next day, and then they wanted to. Now he's in Detroit going to DC, but then they wanted to send him to Colorado to do a 16-hour layover to get to DC on Sunday, the same day that Roe was going back home conveniently, and all this stuff. And then she wanted the $100 back, and he didn't want to give it to her back because he couldn't get it back. And then
mm,
she was like, "Oh, you're gonna give me my money back?" Blah 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 blah. And he was like, "Well, I couldn't get it back." And they were like, "Well, why couldn't you get it back? Because you're saying that the airline uh canceled the flight, so you should be able to get it back." So he was like, "No, I couldn't get it back." A bunch of bullshit. A bunch of bullshit. If you had a bus ticket, get on the bus. You had the bus ticket. What are you taking some of the lady's money for?
right. So, but the lady actually pulled up at his house.
I don't. Well, she knew where he lived. I do know she did know where she lived. I don't. I'm not clear on that, but
Okay.
I do know that she did know where she lived,
Mm. Yeah,
where
because I
he
thought
lived.
I heard. She pulled. Oh, very crazy. Said she pulled up. Okay, so she
Oh,
did pull
okay.
up. Now I thought I heard that, but my question to that was why? Why would you pull up? And she
To
had
get
two
her
cars
money,
there.
and
Yes,
she
she
got
did.
what?
Uh,
Hey, well, she ain't got. You can't get what they say blood out of the turnip.
She gave him a
Now,
ride
did
to
you?
the airport.
Oh, okay.
She
Now,
did. Oh, she did it live on a spaceship.
oh God.
Wow.
So she just wanted to be seen.
I guess, cause why would you even do that? Why would you see? That's not even safe. Child. So did she get her money back? Nene go. She dropped him off at the airport. So that's when she gave him $100 when she dropped him off at the airport. Is that what y'all saying? She took him to the airport, and that's when he told her the flight was canceled. They say it's a play, and her and Shikimi know. Oh wow, you see that, Ronnie? Mm, show it too. They requested she do it and show it too. So she went and did it. Wow, she showed it.
Another character into the who inserted into the beef sector. So I don't give a fuck. We just talking about $100. It's
No,
not even enough for me to give a fuck about.
Rebel Son said, "Can you drop the link?" Me either. And why would she go to his house anyway? Like, who does that?
Yeah, $100, bitch. You hunting a motherfucker down about $100. Now, did you see him? Uh, Vic Damone picked him up last night, and him and Vic Damone driving around Detroit yesterday. And I said the
Mm-mm,
thing that would make this perfect is a motherfucking police officer pulling them motherfuckers over.
no, I didn't see that. So does Vic Damone live in Detroit as well?
Yeah, he's in
Oh,
in Detroit.
okay, okay.
Let
Yeah,
me
no,
make
I
sure
didn't
this is
see it.
Rebel. Rebel.
Hey, is he Beasley? No, okay, it's me. Uh,
Hey, Rebel.
hey, Miss O.
Hey, how you
That's
doing?
Olivia. Um, this is y'all. The craziest thing is, Ro. I just suggest to Ro, baby, buy you a blow up doll because you are just get this little miniature voodoo doll. You keep going to go see. He's giving you. He's using you, and he's using this man because he knows that Ro likes him a lot and he leads him on, and it's crazy. And I did see the lady. I saw a clip of the lady coming to his house, but you don't play with people's money. Now I think that was a bit extreme because you put other people in it because you said that you had like two cars of guys. Now, with you saying this, what if he had people and people were brandishing weapons or some sort, and you're including people in this mess off of YouTube? It's ridiculous.
Now, so you wouldn't even advise him to, instead of flying off to these destinations, to fly to Detroit, because he would probably be putting himself in danger. As hence, this lady has his address, and it'll probably be fodder for him to be fleeced. He go over to Shikimi's house to get a piece of peen, and Shikimi have him set up and get robbed or something. Huh?
But no, yeah, and that as well. It's just that, let me tell you something. We're witnessing someone that, let me see, Roll. I don't think, and I'm not being funny, I don't think that he is that socially aware. He's very socially awkward. He's very, but he's not a slow cookie, but in any stretch of the imagination. Ro knows a lot, but I just think that he's like some gay men that I know. They become like bloodhounds over some D. And they will search for it, baby, high, low, go through water under caves. But I think that that man led him on. And he keeps getting egg on his face. And I like Ro, but it's just kind of getting to the point where you're like, come on, dude, you gotta learn. You keep bumping your head, but expecting a different outcome. And then, Shakim is like the damn candy man. You say his name 3 times, he's appearing. But he's
Mm,
not the person that's going to be. People fall back on this troll thing. And how convenient to say, I was just trolling. No, Ninja, you were just lying. You're using people. Subscribers, wake up. Stop giving people, and to anyone that get on here, stop falling for the okie doke. Stop letting content creators piss on your leg and tell you it's spring water. Stop falling for it. Have some kind of common sense. It doesn't make sense. He's a user. He hustles people. And I know some of the women that are interested in these gay men. Listen, baby, some of them are power bottoms. They ain't gonna give you no D. Stop it, honey. You'd have more chance with Jay Wilson giving you some P. Well, I said P. Well, D if or their lack of.
Oh my God.
but the thing, just have some. I feel bad because Ronnie Q, Miss Olivia, I guarantee you, if I see any sign when I meet someone and they say, I need my phone because I've heard this before. Oh, I like you so much, but my phone about to get cut off. I don't know how I'm gonna pay it. I said, well, whatever you pay it, just call me back. If I'm available, okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, go sit in Starbucks and use their Wi-Fi. I mean, I don't know what to suggest to you because if you're trying to drive big, you're not getting anything from me. Absolutely not. And we visit each other. I'm not catching a flight to come and see you. If I have friends in the city, I'll go. Like I'm going to Vegas. But with me going to Vegas, I have people I'm hanging with outside of Nestville. I was like, listen, y'all are going there. This is an opportunity to meet other content creators. I'll do that. But I am not that person that's going to be like, okay, I got to hang with y'all every step. No, we can meet out for dinner. Ness invited me to the party bus. I'll do that. But I do have my friends that I'm going to hang out with there that are separate. But as far as Shakim, baby, you ain't going to. Shakim is like a ghost or the damn Bigfoot. You hear sightings of him, but no one has documented evidence that he actually exists. Well, that'd be more like a little leprechaun or a goblin or something, a little house elf.
A garden gnome.
Right.
But let me ask you this, Rub. So, Rubber, I didn't know you was going to Vegas too.
Yeah.
Do you think Ness is actually going to go? Like,
yeah, I think Ness is going. It's just in this sector, relationships can be a little trying, especially if you have a panel like Ness. It's because it's more of a volatile, environment, and people get into it on a regular basis. Strong personalities, but if Ness goes, cool, I'll meet her. If she doesn't, I'll still be going because I got my ticket and I'm staying in the Airbnb, so I've paid for that, so I'm not gonna. If she goes, cool.
Hello.
Okay.
well, I know you going if you say you going. You know what I mean? But this
Oh,
chick,
I'll definitely be there.
I mean,
Yeah.
she don't. I mean, like I'm sick of talking about it at this point when it comes to her part of it. And then Jay Wilson backed out, and there's still controversy as to why exactly he backed out, because it kind of didn't make no sense. But then again, I really thought on a side note that I felt like he got scared because uh VX start saying that she was gonna show up, which everybody knows she ain't showing up because she ain't trying to go to jail no more. So that's all just a whatever if people was listening to that. But like you said, when it comes to Honest Row, I absolutely agree with you. He chasing a fantasy, invisible man, because that he ain't never gonna catch Shakim, because Shakim ain't trying to be caught by him.
Yeah,
Shakim
he's
is
like a
trying
little
to be seen to
Pokemon.
take his money. And I don't even know why Honest Row keep giving him money like that.
It's low self-esteem. It's low roll. Even with like his identity. He said that he struggled with that about being himself. And, he's like 36, 37, many years older than myself, but he struggled with his identity for years.
My
So
God, today.
okay, I'm gonna go on mute.
Go ahead.
But he struggled with his identity, and So he meets someone, and see, the thing is, what's appealing to some gay men is a guy that's kind of like DL, kind of like unattainable. It's kind of like, oh, he's so masculine. Now the masculinity with Shakim is very questionable. When he put that little Egyptian uh, queen outfit on, I was like, okay, this is a sister.
I have
But
a question. Excuse me.
yes, I'm
I
still
have. I have.
celibate.
What that matter to me? You don't. Come on, man. Um. Uh. Damn. See, you made me forget my damn question.
Okay, I'm
Keep
going on
talking.
mute.
No, no. Stop. Please stop. Stop saying that. Go on mute. That's it. I mean, all right, man. Please. You sing it. You sounding like a parrot, like that dwarf. Um. But go ahead, Rebel, because you made me forget what I'm saying.
I'm sorry
Was
about
about
that.
to say.
I'll be
I'll
good.
get you later. I'll get you later
But
with
it's
your
the
young
thing of
self. You're getting younger and younger. Uh huh.
Benjamin Button. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this man, he's using Roe. He gets on there. He was gyrating when it was me, Brian, and Roe on the screen. He got up and he started dancing. And I was like, okay, keep it moving. Nothing to see here, folks. You,
It's
you
like
gotta be, you can't even
thunder.
ride all the rides at the damn theme park. Get out of here. Beat it.
I thought of my question.
Okay.
Do you remember some of the things he first said when he first came over to the sector? Because he came behind Binary, and Binary came behind Lemon, and the other young lady from the Mo3 baby, the mama sector, all of that. So, do you remember what he said when he first came through?
No, I
No,
don't.
Huh?
I
no.
don't
Uh, they were showing some of his videos from his sector, and he used to do, now there was no rapping back then. You
thank
know,
God.
he wasn't getting that many numbers, but all the costumes, the talking and all that stuff, he had been doing it over there in his sector. Nobody was watching. You know, he had a couple of hiccups with a couple of people over there. His docs had already been out, and he had a couple of member onlys that he was striking people pages because they were playing it, because he was talking about how on his members only he will dance and do a little shake a little tail feather for women and men. Do anybody remember that?
No, I don't watch him.
No, he was on. He was just coming into the crowd. He wasn't on his channel. I don't watch him either. I used to watch when he was up on people panels coming in. I
Well,
leave.
yeah,
I leave when
yeah,
hits a panel. Yeah.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
recall a lot of his story. I no, I don't. But
Okay.
I've heard it repeated that he said that he would be gay for pay. Is that what you're
Oh,
saying?
That came out right then with that. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I
did you,
saw the videos of him saying it and dancing and wanting to
did you,
compare his peen to
oh,
codes. You know, they have a dick contest. Y'all don't remember
oh
that
God.
storyline?
I heard
But
about
that's
that
okay.
story.
All right. Okay. You heard
Oh,
about
I
that
didn't
part.
hear
All right.
that one. No, I didn't
Okay.
hear that one.
Okay.
Did
All
y'all
right.
see when he came up on someone's platform? I forgot who, Shakim, and he was like, "Didn't I tell you don't be teaming up? Didn't I tell you don't be coming on here talking about?" I was like, "Wait, hold up. This sounds
Oh,
like a boyfriend
that
chick."
was what's his name? That was what the guy name? Yeah, the young man yesterday. Come on, help me out. You know I've been
I'm
smoking.
trying to remember myself.
Honest Roll, Honest Roll. He was going getting that Honest Roll.
Oh, I thought it was someone
Saying run,
else's
talking about
platform that he came.
talking about what he said, running their mouth. Well, Honest Roll wasn't on his platform. He was on
Um,
somebody else.
because he was like running your mouth. Man, I told you about it. You on here with my ops. It was Shakim. Your ops change every week. Your best friends again the next week. So
So
who are your ops?
Wouldn't everybody be his ops but the three people that feature him or have been
Oh,
featuring
okay,
him? Okay,
okay.
you hush. I'm going on
Shakim is
mute.
mentally ill in the
But it was
first
like
place.
a
He's a
Thank you.
wonderful
boyfriend
boy.
checking his boyfriend. Like I told you,
You know what
don't
he
come on
doing?
here. Oh,
He mesmerizing them and he's making them laugh. And the whole time he got his hand in their pockets or trying to get the hand in the pockets, and he got a
oh.
knife to their goddamn back. And I'm just sitting up here on this cloud, just sipping and
what?
smoking and laughing. Watch him move.
Mm, no.
Some people love to play in snake pits.
Mm,
Yeah. And
mm-hmm.
and they
Well, in
love
the
to.
first place, I don't think he take honest roles seriously, but I
Oh,
think
hell
that
no.
he feeling lemon, like, and I don't care what nobody say, and that's just how I feel about it.
Ooh, let me go on mute.
And not even I'm not trying to question nobody's sexuality, but I'm saying as far as Shakim go, yeah, okay.
And why do they uh continue to give him a place and opportunity to sit up on panels over here? It says something about the lack of uh uh mental stability of the bitches who have him sitting up here on their panels all day
Uh,
as well.
I agree. I agree. Well, Blurb says she don't care if he says something derogatory about her or not to Ness, cause basically that's still her dude. It's still her little brother. So yeah, yeah.
So she's accustomed to that. So you get it where you live.
But
Yeah.
y'all remember also Shakim did the same. He's been running plays forever because he did that to Stefan. Stefan came looking for him for his coins because he took the money and didn't deliver something that he was supposed to do.
Come
Mm,
through, Rebel. Come through, Rebel.
mm, mm.
I've been sharing him. He do be
But
dropping
my
like
thing is,
nice
if
tea,
Flo
hot
was
tea.
worried about trade, why he didn't
Ooh,
contact somebody like who else
ooh.
used to allege as trade in the sector?
Wiley.
What's his name?
Trade.
He ain't been on here forever, Rebel. Help me out.
I'm trying
Tell
to.
us. Yeah,
Ooh,
Huh?
Rebel, tell us who the trade is around
No,
here.
they used to. I'm not saying that he was. They used to insinuate he was.
I'm messing with him.
ZT.
Ooh.
now, Olivia, you got jokes this early in the morning.
Just,
Trade, really?
I'm just
That's
So
a
saying that
was
because
trade
that
in for
trade
some
that took
trade.
his
You trade
phone?
that in.
Was that trade
Jay
that took
Wilson
his phone
said
that time?
he was on Skip the Game.
Oh Jesus.
I remember that, yes. But
He said he was
I
on Skip
wouldn't,
the Game.
no, I wouldn't, because when I saw him put the little do rag on, like he had a lace front on, and he was dancing on that counter with his booty like a little chicken, looked like a chicken booty. I was like, oh no, that's,
Well,
hey girl. I was like, hey sis.
well.
My heart
I
can't
mean,
take it.
I mean, but no, I
Mama
ain't
Q, I'm
saying
putting my
ZT was
address in the private chat.
gay
I
for
might need
paying
your
money.
help.
ZT, we know
I
ZT
need
is
help, Ronnie
for the
Q. I'm putting my
girls or
address
whatever.
in the back chat, private chat. I need help. They got my heart beating fast. Oh my goodness.
I like ZT though, Rebel. I miss him.
ZT is another version of like a Quantity to me. It's like you gotta be careful because one day he'll be like, I love you, oh I love you, big shit,
Right.
all that. Then you'll be a bag of bees the next day. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah, now, he done
ooh,
done me like that before too, child. But he is like,
ooh.
I agree. He is like, yeah, Kwani, yeah, Kwani done me like that too, child. But I
Now
still got
he
affinity
just
for both of them. I ain't gonna lie,
he
because
just he
yeah,
just
I
did
like ZT.
a VS video yesterday, getting into her, and the last I remember he was calling her sister or mama or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
right.
And
Now wait a
so
minute, he came at VS.
yesterday, just
What on his
yesterday.
channel?
Yeah,
Yeah,
BF did a
yes.
video about it. She said these two, she did a video and he was in the title about him and some other people coming after her.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
I didn't
I
even
didn't
know that
see
he was
that
on his
one.
channel.
He sure
Oh
did. And
wow.
I was like, well, shit. At last I remember they were supposed to go somewhere with Seven, and he was like calling her mama and or sister or some shit,
Oh,
and I
Mm,
was like, oh,
I
you
think
right.
that
He
was a
just like
Vegas trip.
Kwani. Yeah, yeah.
That
And
was
mm.
a Vegas trip before this Vegas trip that everybody talking about now.
he is just
Oh.
like Kwani. You put the nail right on the head.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Cause ZT like hot, he might like you one day and hate you the next, and then come back and like you again the day after that. I don't know. I
and
like
then they
ZT.
expect for you to be after they've cursed you out and talked about your children and dead relatives. They'll
Yeah,
be like, "Well, I just, that's just me, and I
right.
whatever
Be
I
like,
do,
I
you're
think
supposed to be
he's
able to take
funny.
it."
Yeah, he be like, "Hey, girl,
I think he's
hey."
funny. I think he's funny. That's what I like about him. But then the dark side, I like him like a lot of other people. I can do without the dark side. Other
Yeah.
than that, I get a good laugh. You know, like you, Rebel. There's not too many times I watch you or listen to you that I don't get a good giggle or a good laugh
Well,
or a good
Rebel is
smile on
gone.
my
He's
face.
stable.
Thank you.
Like Rebel is not out there. He's logical, but you. But when it comes to somebody like ZT, child, you pretty much just got to laugh about it and move the freak on. Just like I was getting my good life when him and Tracie was going at it. When he said he was gonna pow Tracie and she was calling this, that, and the other, and I'm like, girl.
And when
But
she said,
anyway,
wait, Brett, I'm at the airport. Remember she went to the airport and was waiting for him to fly in?
yes, I'm like.
Rebel, would you
Baby.
do another? Would you ever do another Tracy parody, or are you done with that chapter?
I think I would, but it depends.
I know you say it takes a lot out of you. We will keep you covered in prayer. Um,
I appreciate that. I
mhm.
it's just like, doing it, it's almost like a demonic entity take over me. And
Yeah,
strangely enough, I
you
become more
explained how
hoish
weak.
after I
Yeah,
do it.
I know you explained it.
Uh-uh.
You told us
What?
about how weak you used to be afterwards. I
I
understand.
would.
Mo- Did you say Mohawk?
Yeah, I did. Because I be channeling the character. So it kind of stays with me. You know how actors say they do a part and it stays with, like Linda Blair after she did The Exorcist. She said she
Oh,
had some issues.
for the
So when I
rest of
do
her life.
Tracy, I want to deal with dudes that drink and smoke weed all the time. So it's kind of crazy. It get me in trouble.
And with brittle bones.
Oh, I'm going on.
Oh, y'all a
Mm.
mess. Well, let me
This
ask you
the
this,
first
Rebel.
time.
So, uh, in the grand scheme of things, like seriously, when it comes to Honest Road, how far do you think he'll allow Shakim to take him down through there? Like, do you think he's going to drain all his assets, or what do you? Is there a bottom for Honest Road? Like, what do you think?
Is there a bottom of that's with that term right there? Olivia, can you take it
I
many
mean,
ways?
my
Okay.
fault. I mean, is there a?
Hello.
I didn't mean to say it like it.
Ro is willing to let Shatim touch him too.
Ooh,
Okay. That
ooh,
word
wee,
can apply to
ooh,
quite a few instances in this circumstance. But
I mean, is
I
there a
think
bing
bottom
bong.
line? Do you think
I
to
think
honest
Ro,
is there a stopping point for
he'll keep
honest road? Do you
giving.
think?
I I think what Shakim's gonna do is, man, I was just acting like this, man. I just, how, I don't want people in our business, and I think he's had I think he's had some pretty deep conversations with Ro offline.
Yeah, I do
That
too.
Ro hopes that it's gonna be something more. And let
Yeah,
me tell you, Ro, if you listening, it's not. He's gonna
it's
keep
not.
leading you on. He looks at you as a lick. That's it.
Yes, yes, I agree. I
And
agree.
he's so nice, but the, he's old enough to know better. Um,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
the
the
truth of
thing.
Listen, let me tell
the
you
truth
something.
is he was trying to buy. He chasing dick. Just
Look,
everybody want to
look,
clean it up. He
look,
wishing on a you know. Go ahead, Miss Olivia.
he's rushing on a what?
No, he wishing on like a relationship, a sexual relationship with this man. None of us know what he say in the back. It looked like he want to play with people, men in the back, and get money from them. But when it
Hmm.
comes to the physical of when it's time to do, he chicken out, and he's taking advantage of this because they live in two separate places, and it's
Yes.
all this. We gonna meet here. We get the clicks and the views, and we try to raise this money. Not too many people in the beef sector giving him anything. He keep throwing up and trying to get people pay for redirects, and buy memberships, take money back, do gutter stuff, make you laugh, turn around, do some more gutter stuff in people's face, sit up on platforms, everybody's talking about him. Yeah, I'm talking about him right now, but I also don't need nobody to tell me to black him out because I'm grown. I think for myself. I've been locked my doors to all of them, including him. If he come up on people panels, I leave. Yes, I do. You got to show these content creators that they just can't shove people down in your throat. Like Rebel
Uh-huh.
said earlier, that's what made me hit the link. You subscribers have the power. Yeah, you might not
Hmm.
like it. You might not like to do it to your fave, but they got to be shown.
That's
And
right.
this is a new MU, and we would still have MU here. She the one who got tired and moved on and started doing her thing. He is a new MU. Just like the doors was open for her to do what she did, doors are open for him. I'm sitting back laughing at all y'all because I didn't go. I'm not going.
Shit, I ain't going
I
either.
don't give him my energy. I'm watching those because he aggravates and keep y'all talking about him, like some of the other people do. Y'all know
I
that's
ain't
part of the
gonna pay
game.
attention.
Y'all know that's
Mm.
part of the way this ball rolls around here.
Yeah,
Go
he
ahead,
feeds them.
Rose.
He gives. He be act. The thing is, he does know he'll do something, and people like to see a train wreck.
Yeah,
So
Yes,
absolutely.
the more
yes.
crazy you are, somebody ranting late at night, drunk. They're going to have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people in there, especially if they talking about someone. But
Mm-hmm.
with Shakim, it's like I think that he came over here and you know how he brags about, yeah, they take care of me. Yeah, I get like he talked about the beef sector people. He said
Mm-hmm.
there are women over here that pay him, and
Yep.
some men as well pay him. It's
Yep.
just you're looking at them as being desperate. The bottom line is he came to a sector. He's trying to appeal to a group of women that are desperate for a man, desperate
Mm-hmm.
gay men that want a man. He's appealing to
Mm-hmm.
that lower element that just wants some attention from
Ooh,
another body
child.
that's masculine. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. I absolutely agree.
I agree. Put a period at the end of it.
Okay. It's crazy because he getting them dancing. It's not, y'all listen, he goes by Tiny Elvis. What more do you need?
I think it's
That's
Tiny
right.
James Brown.
Elvis, a black man.
I think it's James Brown now. He's go by little.
Oh,
I think it's a James
Lord.
Brown thing.
well,
And I
hell,
don't
he's
even
a
think,
mechanic,
and
he's
why
a
people gonna
phlebotomist, he does nails, he's a
Don't make
ER
me.
tech. Yeah, I mean, he's
I'm gonna call
everything.
James Brown daughter. I'm gonna call James Brown daughter down there in Augusta, Georgia, radio station on Broad Street. See if she know you playing with her daddy name.
Okay.
Play with it. Now
man?
play with it. Play with it.
But do you even think he's five? I don't. He don't even look like he's 5'5" to me. You
He's not.
know,
You can tell by the arms. Look at
he
his
look like he
arms.
a court jester.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
you
is.
can
That's what
tell
I
by the
call him.
arms, right? Is he a midget?
In our
A
community,
dwarf. I think he's a
we
dwarf.
call that a pocket gay.
Oh, you can put
What
him
that
in your
mean?
pocket.
Yeah,
You can
that's
put
a
him in your
convenient
pocket.
travel size gay. He could jump in your bag, baby, your carry on, and he just
Ooh,
a pocket gay.
oh,
That's what I said. Put him in your pocket. Put him in
oh
your
my
Conveniently
pocket.
travel
God, Willie,
size.
you is a mess.
You don't have to pay for adult meals. You can get the kids menu at
Just a
McDonald's. All
whole
of that.
bag rolled all up in one. Just a
That's
whole
it.
bag
That's
rolled
yes.
all up in one.
Oh yeah, right, Blackbird. He done start calling himself the king of the big section.
It's funny. Oh,
Oh
he's so
my
cool.
God.
That's so cute.
They gotta keep them happy. Those that are feeding them now is keeping them
Man.
happy for a reason.
Mm-mm.
He's
Woo.
their
Not the
content.
king.
He's their content. Bless his heart.
Mm, mm, mm.
Well,
Put him in the bag.
it says a lot that that is the main feeder of the content of some channels. I mean, that really says that how far the lack of content some people have. I mean that is the feeding content. I can't entertain this person. You hear bits and pieces of it because it's reverberate reverberates throughout the beef sector. You can't help but hear a beef a bit here, there, and everywhere, and it's just like, oh my god, you just keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. But this is the whole content of some people's channels. So,
Mm, mm,
man,
mm. Yeah, you right. A main character on some channels. You're right. Yeah,
Mm.
I agree. I agree. But he's really just
And his
he's
yeah. I was going to say his networking. That's what he's been aiming to do. Get everybody talking about him. He's already been thrown that little nugget of rather they talk good or bad about you. You know what they say about any publicity, good publicity, or however that saying go. He's
yeah.
already been taught that. So that's exactly what's going on right now. A lot of people not talking good about him, but they're talking about him.
Mm.
He's telling other sectors he's from the B sector and they drop bags on him. Wow.
He been doing that for
Wow.
months, and
But
people would drop down and tell him why he doing it, that you're not B sector, and he'll still do it.
I
Wow.
don't believe that they're dropping bags on him.
No, that's yeah. They throwing change at him. He got a couple of people hitting him with coins, but not
Oh,
not
okay.
not a bag. You know how the B sector do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm.
You got a couple that's gonna be a duck real fast, and you got some gonna be slow ducks just trotting along slower.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Well, he ain't no content for me. He not entertaining to me. At first, I thought he like a At first, he was like a what do you call
Like a
what do you
herpes
call it?
blister.
Oh my God.
No, like some kind of brief fascination, brief not fascination, but intrigue, because he was so little of a man, and I kept trying to figure out if he was a midget or not. And he got
Oh
this big old head, and I'm like, what
Lord.
the hell is going on here? And he's clearly delusional. Like it's just ugh. And
Yeah.
then I heard him get, and then he's real angry. He got that little
Mm-hmm.
man syndrome where he want to
The
just
Napoleon
Yes.
complex. He
powerful.
does.
Yeah, the
Yes.
code where
Yes.
he just wanna cuss people out and all of this and all of that. I'm like, boy,
Oh, they
A
say he a
little angry
drinking
man like that to
episode.
beat somebody is because they so vicious and small.
It's
oh,
He
you
not
gonna you
safe,
gonna
remember.
bring
right?
somebody on their knees?
It's
So,
not
baby,
safe.
okay, bite you on your ankle, baby.
Oh no, not bite the
Oh,
ankle like a
yeah. Yeah, like a
chihuahua.
little chihuahua mixed with Pekingese or something. But he
Oh
definitely,
wow.
he's so small. And he's like, shut up, B, drop down, drop down. It's like he could be so irritating when he come on a panel. He's
Yeah.
like, I ain't talking to you. You got to pay me to talk to me. I'm like, what the hell? You
Now
What
go
what
is
sit
is
your little
what
half
is
minute pocket little.
hmm.
Mm-mm.
yeah? And
What's
did
new?
y'all see when he was trolling people's channels? What
Hmm.
was it,
Oh
last week or week
yeah.
before?
Yeah.
Oh, coming up on the stream yards, saying
Yeah.
Hmm.
stuff. Yeah, I saw. I caught the voice.
Mm-mm.
God,
Just irritating. Just
Very
want to be
dangerous.
talked
Why he
about.
making you laugh? That's what I mean. He's very dangerous. Trying
very
to
dangerous.
bother people channels, and people
Mm.
bother his, but he do things like he'll play people lives. He done it to you, Ronnie. You remember played your live while you was live?
No, I didn't know that.
What?
That was a long time ago. One morning, trying to be funny, and
Well,
you was
y'all let
about
me
to
know if you
strike
ever
him and
Did
play
he
one
I
of
stopped.
my
know
live
that?
shows.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
you
Did
gonna
I
get
yeah.
know
him
that?
got. Don't get Ronnie accused because you know she reads, baby.
He probably forgot. I thought I was a smoker around here. I thought I was a smoker around
You
here.
are the smoker. You are the smoker. Did I go over there and get him?
But he had stopped before you can get anything going, baby. That's
Oh,
probably
okay,
why you
okay.
forgot. Yeah, that's probably why you forgot. You didn't even get to sign it. You didn't even get to let it go through. But just the nerve, the games that these other sectors bring over here. Y'all can't even respect the B sector ways. You just gonna bring your shit up in here. Redirect your ass back over there in that sector and dance with them
Okay.
folks.
Oh,
You don't even respect
on
yourself,
period.
clearly.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot.
Ugh.
Mm-mm.
And when is he gonna start school?
And that
Oh,
$45 an hour job.
yo,
Did
It's
y'all
stand
see
time.
when he came out on the porch for the
every
lady after
Monday.
the lady left? Did y'all see that video when
I
he
didn't see
came out
that.
on the porch?
I
Oh,
would
it
like
was
to see
lit up.
that
He said,
porch.
"Come back."
It was lit up. Till I come back. Now the thing is, now I don't want to talk too much, but if that was me pulling up back in my day, first of all, it wouldn't been me pulling up and showing you from the right side, going up, turning around, and then showing you from the left. I wouldn't have came on camera till I was already aimed to take off safely.
Okay, that
Not to
part.
turn. Thank you. Okay,
Because you don't need to alert the
when you true
authorities.
to it,
Okay,
rebel. You know how when you true to it, it is what it is. Not
baby.
just not discrediting her. Maybe it is what it is. I would have been uh, in the right direction to go anyway. Now I'm gonna be honest. I think she was just talking out the side of her neck about it being 3 cars full. Because oops, why I shouldn't tell all that. It is what it is. It's cute, but pulling up, and I understand. It's she don't want the money no more. It's the disrespect is
Mm-hmm.
now you're disrespecting somebody that live right there with you, know where you live. You know what I'm saying? It can get
Yeah.
real for you because a lot of these people play up here on the internet, but some people take this stuff serious. Every word come out your mouth, I'm taking it serious. I don't give a damn if you playing like a troll. Cause take everything I'm saying serious. Cause I'm not a
All
troll
right.
and I don't play. I don't want to be trolled. I'm not going to be trolled. So that lady pulled up, even though, and she had them pulled off, and he knew she had them pulled off when he came up on the platform, and both of them was up there. She was like, "I'm gone now." She said she was
Like a
around the
little
corner by
dog
then.
barking at the
What she
gate,
was
little
supposed to
chihuahua
do?
barking.
What she was supposed to do? Sit there and pack crank up a goddamn grill and have a barbecue waiting on him to come out there. She stayed out there long enough, telling him to come on out for a little while, long enough for him to walk to a door. The house ain't but so big.
Oh,
Mm.
I mean, my
But
thing
what?
is stop doggone telling people to pull up and goddamn don't get outside to see somebody and stop pulling up and not staying long enough to see somebody. It is
But
what
I
it
Wait,
thought
is.
so he
she.
Stay home.
Wait a minute. I thought she came to take him to the airport. What do you? What?
no.
That's the
What do you?
hold on, Miss Ronnie Q. Hold up. I'm talking after. This is after she went to go
yes.
pick him up to take him to the airport. When she got hot and wanted to go over there and check him about her $100. Her and
Oh,
some
okay.
man was in the car. She pulled up. It was nighttime. He had the porch light on. She rolled
Mm.
up and she went down the street, had the guy turn around, and then she came back in front of the house, sat there for a minute saying for him to come out, and he was in the chat at that time. So
Mm.
then after a while, she went on mute, and then he pops up on the stream yard, showing himself outside on his front porch. But by that time, she was gone. She was like, "I'm round the corner now."
Well, she did come back around the corner and she bowed about it.
No,
Right.
she
She
no, she
pulling
did
up.
not.
Why she
She
didn't
matter
come
of
back?
fact, if I'm not mistaken, someone could correct me from the chat. I think she dropped off of that stream yard, and there was no more action from her. I can be corrected, but it is. I
But you
Oh,
see
smoke.
in
I might have
real
missed it.
time that happened.
Yes,
then
this all was happening in real time. I
all of
think it was
this
on
Uh,
was
Bizarro's thing.
so
uh,
all this was is a opportunity to introduce us to another silly ass bitch.
right.
Oh,
Basically, that's what it sounds like.
oh my! I didn't look at
Because
it
you know
that
what
way, but it
happened
looks
was,
like we're introduced to someone.
oh,
Go
she
ahead.
was defending him. She was like they were talking about him, and she said, like, you don't know what you're talking about. He is going. She was really on his side
Ask.
until the person said, go check.
Oh,
Did you not see
silly
his
guy. My
community or his
apologies.
live? They said, go check. He
Um,
said that he didn't this and didn't that. And she got pissed
Rebel,
off while she was talking, like, oh, hell no.
Rebel. From what I understand, I might be, she really was a supporter of Honest Rose,
Lemon
and she
and
really
lemon.
wanted. Okay, and Lemon, and she really wanted to make it happen. In other words, and
Right.
that's why she ended up giving $100. So is that correct?
Yes, you said if you don't go, you got to send me my money back if you
And
don't
I
go,
heard
because
yes
Kim
that
has
that
the
was part of
history
it.
of that.
Yes, I did
Uh,
hear that that was part of the agreement that she said to him, "If you don't go, I want my money back."
Mm.
Hmm.
And he didn't get the money back.
No, they say he
Yeah.
went over there and put up some old pictures of when he flew somewhere a couple of years ago,
Yes,
acting like he sat on a tarmac for hours and they didn't
Uh-uh.
because of the weather. Oh, he had a
they
long
unloaded the
song and dance.
plane. They
Oh
took
Yeah,
my
long
they,
song
God.
and dance. He was shucking and jiving,
Oh my
smiling up in their
God.
face, got them looking at him, talking about him, laughing at him, laughing uh, at him, with him. Yeah, he just carrying on. That's the new beef sector gesture. Look, half
So
pint.
did somebody say
Mhm.
he didn't scam her? She scammed herself because she went to pick him up.
And
Then gave
Rex.
him
She got
$100.
Rex for $50 too. Rex, y'all know Rex from the black sector?
Oh yeah, I
mm-hmm,
know of him. Yeah.
Be drunk, coming up there drunk all
mm-hmm,
the time with the real bad teeth.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rex. He got Rex for a $50 cash.
All right.
So he ain't only getting the women, he getting the. I mean, that's what they mean by he getting the men too. He got a few of them. But he
oh.
want the big bag, y'all. He want the big beef sector bags dropped on him, but he can't get that.
Well, anything that's a bag for his size, everything is a big bag.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. When
those
he's looking at
coins.
himself.
Yes, those coins can get heavy, but it takes a lot of, running in circles, and look how far a step he got. He's not getting too
Yes.
far, but yeah, I
Well,
mean, he could be a gerbil
child,
on the wheel. He on the beach set
mm,
the gerbil on the wheel.
I guess. Shit.
Right, just that she put herself in a situation. Like I'm like, why is you a female like just that said earlier, pulling up to somebody's house? You don't know what never's gonna happen when you. Why would you pull
He
up? My grandmama
scammed her.
told me,
Quit it.
Yeah,
huh?
He
basically.
scammed her. Quit.
My grandmama always taught us not to never. If you want to fight some, you don't never pull up to their house. They can have
You
anything
don't
waiting for
announce
you.
it. Yes, you don't
That's right.
announce. You just show up and handle
You
your
don't even
business.
show up at nobody's house. I wouldn't show up at your house.
No, I'm talking about them. I ain't talking about me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, I mean, just that's not, honey. They can have some hot boiling bleach, well, in there waiting for your butt to show up. Throw it out the door on you. Anything can happen.
Well, you know how
Hmm.
it is down south. You show up to the wrong door, they're gonna invite you in.
Okay,
You ain't gonna leave too
Okay,
nice.
baby.
They
That's the
gonna invite
South.
you in. They're gonna be
Hello,
like, "Oh, come on
you
in."
can have
They're
some
gonna get you
hot
real
grease
quick.
thrown on your butt.
baby.
Hot
Grits. Some
grits,
hot grits.
some hot
You
grits,
you might
anything. You
be
don't
you
never
might
show
be
up.
in a
Grandmama
bag
never
with
told us
leaving
to
out.
go. You better never go to nobody else to fight.
Or
Cause
you
if
let
they
them
come
come to
over
your
here,
house.
you know what's gonna happen.
My grandmother used to
Oh,
always say, "You come to my house, you better whoop their ass. They come to your house because they come to your
I
house. You
know
got
this.
all the weaponry. This is your
Yeah,
homestead, baby. You coming to
yeah,
home territory."
yes,
now
yes.
what do y'all think about dragons? And once again,
Oh God.
dragons in another conundrum. Now, Dragon said that somebody stole her bike, and then here comes Sassy to the rescue. She said that she had a sponsor who would get her an e-bike delivered to a locker, and all she would have to do was tell her where the closest e-bike she could get this delivered to her, and she him hard and found every excuse to say no. Why don't you just give me the money instead? Because I would have to put the bike together. Now, most people know most e-bikes. The most you would have to do is put the seat, the handlebars, and the pedals on the bike. And most of the bike come with the instruments that it takes to put the bikes together. So she was saying that she would have to have extra
Correct.
tools and all of this stuff to put this bike together. So therefore, it would make more sense for her to get the money to buy a bike for $500 as opposed to getting a whole brand new e-bike delivered to
Mm.
her. What do you guys
I've
think
Just
seen.
about
Ness
this?
said drop
Well,
the
real
link,
quick,
Ronnie.
I've seen videos and commercials of those bikes being put together in a blink of an eye. That's all I have to say about that. Going back on mute.
I agree.
Crackhead games. Just Net said drop the link, Ronnie.
Okay, I'm dropping it.
Okay. Yeah, I think she pulling crackhead games, and then
Hmm.
I don't even who knows if she even ever actually had an e-bike in the first place, and if she did, if it really was stolen. I meant to say I did a video about it, and when she was saying she was at the library, I was talking about the homeless hustle. That's where they go to cool off, sometimes in the
Oh,
summertime or even warm up in the wintertime, the public library. So that's why she
did
was there
you
talking about some she's sleeping in a hostel. She ain't sleeping in no hostel. She homeless.
did
Okay,
you
in the first
see
place, because she
that?
looked like she on drugs.
Did you see that picture?
I finally did see it.
Oh
Yes.
my God!
I'm like, she looked like a crackhead. So what is they talking about? Then I
Net.
heard Ness over there
Yes,
saying,
it's me.
Okay.
then I heard Ness
Oh,
saying she wasn't doing no hard drugs. Honey, I disagree.
oh
Okay.
my
And she
God!
was probably over there saying she wasn't doing no hard drugs, talking something. Do y'all know how hot the Miami heat is and all of this and all that? It can drain you and have you dry. And yeah, but she looked like a crackhead. Okay.
Are you
And
talking
then
about the
maybe it was too
mugshot?
close to.
Are you talking
Yes,
about the mugshot?
Yeah,
yes.
and maybe,
Oh,
and
okay.
what I was thinking was, it hit a little bit too close to home for Ness, and so maybe that's why Ness was saying, I don't think she on hard drugs, girl. Yes, you do.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. See, what hard drugs won't do for you? It won't let you take your hair down and say that you delivering people food with braids that's 8 9 inches long, out dreaded, and thinking you
Mm-hmm.
delivering people
My
food,
God,
and
today,
Mm-hmm.
my Kwani
thinking
voice.
that we gonna believe that shit,
Thank
that
you.
you delivering people food with your head
Thank you.
looking like that.
Looking like
That's
that.
Oh,
what drug ain't gonna allow you to do. What? Hey, just
okay.
that.
Uber
Yeah,
ain't gonna allow to do
them
it.
same dreads, them the same dreads she came from Chicago with. But the thing about it is, I was
It
on Lemon
show is.
channel. I was on Lemon watching Lemon Show one night, and that whole night, do you know that girl was outside? And I kept putting in the chat. I said, "This girl is outside. This girl is not at no hostel, no nothing
Mm-mm.
like that. This girl have been outside all damn night." Now, if
Mm.
Oh,
that wasn't a problem, you sitting up talking about you need a bike. No, you need a roof over your head, a toilet that flush, a shower
Mm.
that work, and all of
oh,
that
Mm.
stuff. You talking about you want a bike, right? Oh, I could go down the street. I could get the bike from down the street. Okay, whatever. She wanted some money for
mm-hmm.
some reason. But thing
Mm-hmm.
about it is, she would have did better saying, "Listen, y'all, I don't even have enough money for a hustle. Even though you supposed to be working at Target, and I'm getting this union job, and it's all this paperwork for
Mm.
this union job, and then
Always
what
something.
described the union job to
Mm.
be was some unstable work."
Mm.
Okay, it was some unstable work. So at this point, I feel bad because I did get to see that mug shot, and it really did break my heart for her to be out there in them streets looking like that. And I'm in Florida too, and I know how it is in Florida, baby. So I know it's a hot, funky stank mess going on. You understand what I'm saying? And not a car, but and then you on a bike. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if it's an e-bike or a pedal bike. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You out here in this sun, this Florida sun all day, and then don't have nowhere to go, and you a female and can't even wash your rump. So I had peeped that. That's what I'm. That's just what I'm trying to add. I peeped that girl didn't have a place to stay, because if you got a place to lay your damn head, you ain't standing up in front of no damn corner store all damn night long
Right.
talking
Right.
on live.
What you looking for at that time of night? Grandma say ain't nothing open that time but legs and motels.
But Les, but I
Mm.
mean, who want that?
Ain't
Let somebody
nobody.
put in
Ain't
the
nobody.
chat. Somebody
Mm-mm.
put in the
People.
chat that back wind from that booty wind is hell. Because
Uh-uh.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean you can't even sell no puss if you ain't even got
Oh
no
Lord.
doggone listen.
So she try to wrap them legs around somebody. They
You
gonna pinch
you
them with a
they
motherfucking
gonna
bobby
press
pin.
charges on her ass. They gonna
Mm-hmm.
press charges.
Ain't
So
gonna be
my
no
Uh-uh.
now.
oh my God. But the thing about it is, I peeped that, and that was my concern. I say, and I kept putting it in the chat. I say, this girl ain't got nowhere to lay her head. I said, I've been on here because I wasn't asleep and I had to sleep. You know when you sleep, do that day sleep and stuff, and then be up all night. I was up all night because I
Yes,
had
I'm
to took
going
a
through it
late night.
now.
And then I looked at it and I kept peeping it because she would come on camera. And then another thing, you could come on camera to show people where you read and this and that. But when the people ask her, "Oh, you got a bike? Let us see the bike." She wouldn't go let us see the bike because that's the same bike she already had. That's why
Mm.
she didn't want to show that bike. Talk about, "Oh, it's rusty and it's this girl bike, so I don't want to show it like somebody could dox a damn bike."
Mm.
Show the bike.
If
No,
she
because
even
it's
had a
that
bike.
same bike. Yeah, it's the same bike she already had. Ain't I don't think
Mm.
nobody stole nothing. I'm sorry, but I don't think nobody stole nothing. I think that was just a come up. That was just she was trying to do a quick money grab, and it
And
didn't.
if she
It
did
didn't.
have a bike, she probably sold it for drugs, or somebody took it because she owed her money, or and then who? I mean, if you ain't got nothing going for yourself, bitch, walk. Why somebody
Okay.
gotta fund you?
But Miss Olivia, okay, listen to this. So she got arrested. The whole thing for the monk shot is because this girl was out there at a park after hours in a
Right.
park after the park closed. Why would you
Yeah.
be in a park after hours trying to find you a bitch to lay on and sleep on?
Uh.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care what the danger is in Chicago. I go where I got a bed and a house.
Well, in the first place, like if she said she came from Chicago because she was in the DV situation, right? So if that
Mm-hmm.
was the case, they would have gave her somewhere to stay if she felt like she needed to relocate to Florida or where else, if she rose up, say she just go to Florida on her own, and she explained that she was in a DV situation, they would have given her some help,
But
right?
remember,
And then
she
plus
said
two,
she was in if she was in involved with the FBI or something like that. So I'm like, well, what is it that you running from? Because you done told on somebody, got somebody set up, and they looking for your ass.
Okay.
Like, what's going
But
on
the,
for real?
but the thing
I don't
is,
I
how
don't
many?
even think
But
that
hold
is
on,
just her imagination.
excuse me. How many times have they told her? How many different shelters that would get her all of her paperwork, her birth certificate, all of her social security, and she refused to go. So fuck
Mm-hmm.
her in all of her excuses.
Yeah.
None of it is making sense. I'm not going
Mm-mm.
back and forth about some simple shit that she could have
Mm-hmm.
taken care of. I'm not going back and forth. She didn't. She wants to do what she wants to do, and she wants to
Mm-hmm.
be able to do whatever she wants to do. So she
Mm-hmm.
gets to take what goes with doing whatever the fuck you want to do. You're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
to conform.
Yeah, she a 40-something-year-old woman. She is responsible for her own actions. Okay.
Uh-uh. Oh, look, she ain't no 40 years old. I know you lying.
Yes, she
I
is.
thought I heard him say she was 40-something. That's what
Oh
I
my
thought I heard
God.
him say.
For and the excuse, y'all stop making excuses for the subscribers, other
Thank
content
you.
creators. Stop coddling these grown people.
Thank
These
you.
people are in these situations because they want to be in these situations.
Exactly.
They come on here and they know if they throw God in or they have some kind of sob story, they'll get people's money. They know this dragon sounds like my aunt on my father's side. That Crackton just ate that body up. And she
Mm.
always got so many stories. They don't want me. They trying to put me out of my house. And because yes, you're doing a lot of things that's going to make them put you out of housing. And you're doing
Exactly.
the thing because you're on that stuff. And with
Right.
Draga, she does have crack tendencies. Let's not play.
Right.
That's not liquor.
Okay, they
She's too
saying she's
hyped.
36,
That's too
between
jittery.
36
She's
and
nervous.
37. Right, they're saying she's between 36 and 37. So okay, she grown. Like I'm confused. What does it matter? Like if she was 40, is it gonna change something?
Yeah, that's right. That's true. Well, hell,
She's
I'm
still
thinking that she was
young.
like 23, 24.
Oh, you know what got me, Rebel? Is I heard her on somebody's chat talking about she can work at these high end places and stuff, right? And then the next thing you seen was the mugshot, and I'm thinking, so how you gonna work at these high end places and you look like that? How you even gonna
You got a
deliver
background. You
Uber
got a
looking
background.
like
You
that? And then Rebel, she said, here's the thing is, because I worked in a homeless shelter for over 10 years, right? She said, well, I need money to buy clothes so I can go to these interviews. And I was like, oh, nope, you lying, Helfer, you lying, because they will give you suitable clothing for you to go to an interview on. She didn't even have to pay to get her birth certificate or whatever it was. I didn't say nothing about that because I just listened to the drama. She could have got that for free. Okay, all she would have had to do was deal with one of the counselors at one of the homeless shelters. And because she was from another state, they would have got that for her free. All she had to do was fill out the paperwork. That's why I did a video, The Homeless Hustle. That's all that's going on. And then she told me so she want to work here, she want to work there. If you really want to get off the streets, why don't you work at McDonald's or somewhere? You got a crowd where you can walk and steal green money. Like I'm trying to make it make sense. Why don't you work at a day service? Why don't
Listen,
you do that?
it's a bunch of lies. Can y'all hear me? It's a bunch of lies.
mm-hmm.
What I'm getting is a bunch of lies, G. Because see, ain't nobody. There's no one. I don't care if it's Target. There's no one finna look at her and smell her across
Oh Lord.
the desk. I'm sorry, and smell that aroma across the desk and say, "Oh
Mhm.
yeah, you a good fit." No, nobody.
Mm-mm.
First
But here's
thing
the
is
thing: if
first.
she
You
got a job just net, some homeless shelters will give you a locker to put your things in and give you a bed because you have a job,
Wait a minute.
and you can
Hold on,
also
Olivia.
take showers there.
Hold on, Olivia. You cannot get a job smelling like sour nickels.
No,
That,
I
Oh,
know that, but I'm just saying
dumpster
somewhere
juice.
they got to have somewhere set up in Florida where these people can take a shower, even if it's a day shelter, which means they sit there all day. But you may have to, they may require you to be in
They
some
have
kind of
requirements.
drug or alcohol program. And some
Exactly.
people choose to be home. Some homeless
and
people
that's what she's
choose to
doing.
be out and not in a
Yeah,
shelter because
yeah.
they don't want to
We're
follow the
clear.
But
rules.
let me
Right.
say
Yeah,
let me
that
say
is what
something.
she's doing.
Here in Florida, I mostly none of those testing facilities test for weed anymore. They be like, we don't test for weed. We test for other chemicals and stuff in your body. We don't even test for weed. And I'm quite sure Target went and one that would test for weed. You understand what I'm saying? They're not testing for no damn weed in your system because most people in Florida, you could have weed. You can have weed in your system. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think all of that is lies. And I think that once she got that money that first time and people was pouring in, helping her and all of that stuff the first time, she said,
Hmm.
why not?
Those eyes
Mm-hmm.
got big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said,
Mm-hmm.
why
Yeah, those eyes
not?
got big, like you said.
And,
Absolutely.
and the first thing she said when she got on there, I didn't want to come on here, but then don't.
Oh
But then
shit.
don't. Because we don't want to
Yeah.
hear another sob story. Now it's been how long and you ain't even put and you ain't got a you haven't even got a job stable, a job held down or anything like that. And yeah, those facilities for the shelters, they have
Right.
you. It's a certain time you need to have your ass in there. A
Yep.
certain time you need to get
And
your ass
she
up
didn't
out of
want
there
to
and go to
do
work.
that.
She don't
And
want to
she
follow
didn't
the
want
rules.
it. She did not want to be in at a
Exactly.
certain time. And additionally,
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
she did not want to be out of there when she needed. And she also admitted that a lot of times she did not have a hostel. A lot of times she was actually on the street.
On the
She
street.
finally admitted that.
And the difference to it, like even at that dang go hostel, they don't give you a key to go in and out their place. You got to come and check in there also. So you can't be coming in there at 3 o'clock in the morning for you know what I'm saying, all wee hours of the night and just coming in there and then there, even though you have to pay, but you know what? She didn't have it. I don't think she had any money to pay because she's doing everything. And I don't understand like, oh, I got this to drink, I got that to drink, I'm smoking on this, I got this and that. Well, I
Right.
mean, come
Those
on.
are
First
luxury
things
items.
first.
Those are luxury items for
Yeah,
not
I
for
ain't
someone
Exactly.
that's homeless.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't feel sorry for her. Sure the hell don't.
I don't either. But
Lux,
when I saw that picture, it broke my heart. But then I was like, this how she wanna look. This how she
Lux,
wanna be, obviously.
Lux.
Oh, good morning to you all. Hey, I'm just typing away, but
Morning.
I'm shopping, and oh Lord, I have to keep stopping people looking at me so I can type. But peace and blessings to you, Ronnie, and the panel, and everybody in the chat. I just wanted to say we were able the mug shot. It was three of them, and one of them had a date of birth, and she's only 35. She'll be 36 soon, and it was something else.
Was she
Oh,
grown?
she's only 35.
That's all enough.
She's still grown?
That's
Oh
all
yeah.
enough.
Damn.
No, no, I'm not saying that like as an excuse. I'm not excusing it. It's definitely wrong. But she said somebody had asked her about the job with Target, and I heard her admit that she didn't get it because when they did the drug testing, she said now I don't know if it was just that, but she didn't get it because she said they found marijuana in her system. So she didn't
And
get the
what else?
Target job. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, but that's all she admitted
Well, but
to
she
me.
didn't get it because she never applied for it, okay?
But
Okay.
she said she didn't pass the drug test. Yeah.
There we go. Because she never did
Okay.
apply
But
for it. Because I'm
but
telling you,
but
especially in
but
Miami, I promise you, they ain't checking for no weed for no Target
there
down there in
there
Miami.
was there was a woman who said her daughter worked for Target, and they did not test her daughter for marijuana.
I said
Did
she never
not.
applied for
They will test you if you have an accident. That's when you'll get a test. If you have an accident
On the
on the
job.
job. Yes.
Well, I do know Target don't play because they did a big pay increase, but with today's economy, it's still rough, and so is
But
Hmm.
Amazon.
you
So
would
they
have
don't play. They
you
will
would have
test
to
you.
be working in a position where you are actually using their equipment, forklift and things like that to for that to apply. If you're walking, you're not using any type of uh, equipment, you're not going to be tested. The lady said that her daughter worked in customer service.
Well, do you think maybe they drug tested her because the way she looked, they probably were suspicious? I mean, honestly, now, if
Well,
you
do you
came,
think maybe that she didn't ever apply for the job in the first place? She was just stringing people along.
she could have been, and like I said, she may be running from Chicago. It may not be DV. God forgive me if it is, because I that's very dangerous. But I'm wondering if she, and I wrote it in the chat, Ronnie. It could be you may owe some money for some drugs, or you may owe drugs,
Mm.
and you took off and you on the run, and you may have done it to the wrong people. You know, look, you from Chicago to Florida. That's a big step.
And it's always something with her. You don't know because it's always she always goes to what she feels is the most just dramatic, and it's just. I think she's a hustler. She's an addict. I don't get. She's an addict, and she knows she's going to feed on anyone's sympathy, and she knows to get on there. If you, baby, she get on here and shed a tear, money will still really start coming in. That's what
Right.
Well,
they
she did
do.
on
They'll.
ODS, Rebel. She
I
got
didn't
on
know
there
that.
and
See,
started.
okay,
She got on there and started snotting and shit. And I said, not the waterworks now. But
Yeah.
my bite, that wasn't none of y'all, but that meant the world to me. And I like, girl, go find a shower.
okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
do know weed. I don't do weed, but I do know weed does not make you real hype. And I've heard a couple of times when she was so hyped up, and I mean, she, like almost like manic.
A couple of
Hmm.
Yeah, I've heard that. I don't know what drug does that, but I know a lady passed me one time. She scared me. One of my Caucasian sisters, and somebody recognized and said it was not her, but the lady that was on meth. Because that lady was flying like a butt. I was like, what is this? I'm in the store. I mean, it would make you nervous. And I heard that with her. I don't want to put that on her, but I know whatever it wasn't no weed. No, sir. She was so manic. I'm talking about who we talking about, dragons. Yeah, yeah, something serious she's on.
Yeah, it reads definitely addict. All her actions is too. She's too hyper. She's everywhere. She's just very yo G and G this and yo G. I'm like, wait, hold on. Is she a little stud or something? What the hell? Wait, girl.
And a
Child.
woman with no family in a state like that, Miami is nothing to play with.
at
Right.
My
all.
Yeah, my brother lives in Miami, but he, and his business is in Coral Gables, but it's a
Yeah.
whole different section where he is. But I
Okay.
have we've been down in those areas, Little Cuba and all that stuff. Please, it ain't nothing to play with. And a woman is very dangerous. I feel sorry for her.
I
It'd be better
don't.
for her to go back to Chicago
She
and
probably
see.
moved to Florida for a warmer climate, to be quite honest with you.
So she won't
Yeah,
be out there sleeping on the streets.
In the
She can.
cold
Yeah.
in Chicago, she probably moved up for a warmer climate.
my goodness, I tell you.
Baby,
Well, she
Miami is not like on TV where you thinking everybody just partying. It's expensive.
Yes,
Right.
it
It's
is. It is
high to live
very
there. It's really
expensive.
expensive.
It is. It is very expensive to live down there, and very dangerous if you're not in the right areas. I'm telling you, and it's so it's like a melting pot. You have Cubans, you have people from Dominican,
She
you have
gonna mess
black
up and be in
Haitian. It's
Pizarro
bad.
neck of the woods, and it's rough over there. So
Well,
she
see,
just
Boy,
yeah,
y'all, I'm
yeah.
finna get it.
I'm just,
Bye,
and
y'all.
see,
that's
Thank
what
I
you,
got
Ronnie.
to.
Y'all have a
I'm
blessed day.
kidding,
I'm still
Pizarro.
listening. Bye, y'all. Thank you, Ronnie, y'all. And I'm
all right.
listening in the chat. Have a blessed day, y'all. Robert, you a mess.
Okay.
Now, see, that's her. What that's one of her things. She always want to. I want to stay on South Beach. She don't even want to go over to the bridge to get her birth certificate and all these types of things.
Sure.
Like she's a South Beach type of person. So
Sure.
you saw this mug shot. You see that she is a sore thumb sitting out in
Yes,
South
you
Beach.
somewhere where people don't even want you round. The
Exactly.
people in South Beach look at you and walk the other direction because
Mm-hmm.
that's how you looking. That's the appearance you giving. Everything is walking like a duck, is quacking like a duck, is a duck. You
That's
know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
right.
saying? It's bigger than all that shit she talking. Excuse me, sorry
Mm-hmm.
about that. It's bigger than that. Okay, you look at you don't even upkeep. You not even doing nothing to your hair. And you was doing your own
Easy
hair in
prey.
Chicago. You was doing your
Easy
own hair
prey.
in Chicago,
Hmm.
okay? So you won't even do your hair. And but when I noticed that that girl was sitting outside the whole damn night, the whole night, I said, "Oh, this girl ain't got no place to stay." But I didn't know that's what the uh arrest was about. So she ain't been staying somewhere for a long time. It ain't no sometime I get a house. And then with her attitude and that erratic behavior and her mouth, they probably done kicked her out the damn house so that she can't come back.
Mm,
Right.
mm.
Because those places have rules, and she probably couldn't adhere to the rules that you can't be coming in here all times of the night. So she go to South Beach because, again, like Olivia said, the weather's better, so you could be out there in the sun. You could be out there all times of the day and night. And people that are on substances will have extra energy. They don't need much sleep. She probably
Mm-mm.
close her eyes for a few minutes and wake right back up and be out there walking.
Now
Be
you
out
And
there
see.
then,
walking,
and
don't
not
even
to
feel the
mention, be out there
mosquitoes.
doing strange
Now
things
look,
for
look,
change.
Those are
look
called
here.
naps.
What
Those are
sense
called
does
naps.
this? What sense does this make? She says she won't have to worry about charging her bike no more because her mom and her brother is getting her a gas bike. So
Child.
wouldn't it make more sense to worry about charging a bike where on a place that has many charging stations as opposed to no, it would make more sense to be able to come on and beg for gas money.
Right, because
Right.
gas ain't
Mhm.
free.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
can charge your bike
What
for free at
yeah,
those
right.
charging stations, but you got to pay for gas.
On
I have
a
a question.
on a beach where it is they try to make
Hmm.
it convenient for
Hmm.
tourists. Okay,
I have
Child.
a
or
question. What is she going to do to prevent this bike from being stolen like the last one? Is there something
Child.
she's going to put in place to keep it from
Child.
being stolen? And how
Mm.
did the first one get stolen? Do anybody know? Was
She said it
it
was outside of a library, and
a
a Mexican came
library?
by, and and I
So
guess
she
broke
didn't
the
have it.
lock, and this
She didn't
out was
have it
stolen.
chained. Oh, broke the lock. Okay, that answers my question.
and
Oh,
that's
that's so
the
unfortunate.
library is where
Yeah.
it was so guarded and where it the bikes are
That would
always
be
so
that would be
guarded
on
at the
camera.
library.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would
Mhm.
be on
That just
camera.
don't sound right with somebody walking. You know how big bolt cutters are. You know how big and how long the
Yes, and
arms
how
is on
long? Yes,
bolt cutters.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Somebody
Hmm.
walking up there with bolt cutters gonna be suspicious.
Right.
Like
Child.
what the hell you
The
doing?
handle is
So
long in
it's a
itself.
she would not show that bike because she knows it's the same bike she had. That was a money
Glory.
grab. Period. Point blank. We know the girl sleeping outside. It's evidence of that because
My, my.
that's what we got with the police report, and she
Mm.
admitted it. She admitted that that's what it was. The girl
Mm.
is
Hmm.
she talking about her brother and her mama. Where's her brother and her mama? They need to send her a ticket and come back up there to Chicago. And go
Child.
back up
I
there to
bet she find the
Chicago.
bike, y'all. I bet she end up finding the bike and say, "Yeah, I got my bike back after people that sent her
Rebel.
money."
Rebel. Stop it. Are you serious?
Baby, I know those
Oh
games.
God.
I know those games.
I
Look, I told
know.
you, my
I
aunt.
know. I know.
Mm.
I know.
Everybody got one. Everybody got
Mhm.
Hmm.
one, and you know the shenanigans and
Mhm.
the games they ain't
Mhm.
gonna play. And that's you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying. I don't know. Maybe y'all want to go with it. Yes, I felt bad. Oh, I definitely felt bad when I saw how that girl looked like. That girl looked. That girl looked just imagine how she looked from with me saying that's how she looked. God, Lee, it was terrible. And it broke my heart. I was like, God, Lee, what is going on with her? But with seeing that, hearing the stories, everything, ain't nothing can't nothing else be going on with that girl but dope.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, G. Okay, G. And I'm tired of y'all talking about me. Y'all want to talk about somebody when they down, G. But when they
Oh,
down, you
please.
know what? The best way to prove a person wrong is go out and do it yourself. And stop
That's
coming
Oh,
right.
on here. Next time you come
I
on here,
like
you have
that.
your shit together.
I like that.
Okay.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
the truth. I don't feel sorry
It
for her because
is.
she's doing it to herself.
But sometimes it can be hard to watch. You know.
Yes,
I guess
But the
I'm used
thing
to it. So, but
But the
okay.
thing about it is, she can't. And let me tell you something. And this real talk. She's not gonna be able to do a damn thing till she get off them drugs.
that's right.
You know how they
Exactly.
said McDowell
Yes,
was off of
ma'am.
coming to America. If you want to work here, you're gonna have to get off them drugs.
But don't be
She
Yeah,
got to get off
all
them
enablers.
those
Stop
drugs.
being
homeless
enablers
programs
over
that she
here.
can go into to get off drugs for free. All she got to do is go. She ain't even got to pay for that. Y'all seen this in the discipleship where she didn't
Oh
want
my
to
God.
admit that it was a
Oh, with
drug
my water.
program. I knew when
With my
she was
water,
saying the
Lord.
discipleship that she was on a drug program. So it sounds to me like she used that discipleship to move from wherever she was before to Seattle.
and
Mm-hmm.
she
And
and
then she
she
left.
and she
Well,
wanted to
is the
continue
discipleship
to
in
use
Seattle?
her drugs of choice.
Mm.
Wasn't the discipleship in Seattle also?
Yeah, where she is now. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Well, where
living.
was she before?
I,
In
I don't know
Florida,
about that.
in Florida.
Oh,
Oh,
So
in Florida by a
so she
mother.
chose to see. Here's the thing. Sometimes when you choose, they'll give you a choice of different drug programs when you're homeless. And so maybe one of those choices, probably one of those choices, were her to join this discipleship, which was in Seattle. So she went to
They had a
Florida.
place in Seattle where that was close to her son. They had a place in uh Philly that was close to her aunt. So she chose
to
so
be close to
close
her
to her
son.
son.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so she chose to go there. So that's why she's in Seattle now via the drug program. And then while they play on people's sometimes people are taking people's kindness for weakness, right? Like some people well, I feel sorry for her because I can't believe she looked like that. She's doing it to herself. She is a grown woman. You have to be accountable for yourself at the end of the day. And believe it or not, whether people want to hear it or not, some people choose to be homeless. They
Okay.
choose to
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
sleep.
Mm-hmm.
living. I know
Some
people.
homeless people don't even want to sleep in the mission because they don't like to follow rules, whether they got a
Rules
bed or not. They'd rather camp outside. Okay,
because
so
the
they can
dope
get high off
outside.
time to like to sell their body, and then you think she look bad enough to sell her body? No, she don't. Somebody's still gonna buy something out
That's
for
right.
five or
Somebody
ten.
will.
The worse you look, the less they gotta pay.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. I know people, the homeless people around here, they'll throw a dang on brick through a plate glass window of a shop just to go to jail because they got three hots in a cot there.
Yeah,
If
Mm.
and
it's that bad,
some of them do choose to,
yeah. If
especially in the
it's that
wintertime.
bad, you do what
Yeah, they
you
will
you
commit a crime to go
yeah.
get somewhere to sleep. Absolutely,
You do what
that's
you
part of the
do.
homeless hustle too.
You
That
do
ain't
what you
nothing new
gotta
either.
do, but you do what you gotta do to have a roof over your head. I think the
That's
roof
right.
over your head is more important than having a bicycle.
Mm.
Right? But guess what? All of the homelessness just met. Some people choose not to want to have a roof over their head,
Mm.
whether you
Yeah.
believe it or not. It's just the truth.
Okay, I'm
But you
about
gotta let
to
her hit
end the
rock
poll.
bottom.
I'm about to end
Ooh,
the poll. Let's see
that's
what the
sad that that's
poll
not rock
says.
bottom.
Okay, what nags you the most about the muskrat? All of the above, 73%. The bitch, uh, uh, she dish it, but she can't take it. She think everything is about her, and she is an emotional wreck. 407, 470 votes says that all of the above nagged you about the muskrat.
All the
Okay.
above for me as well. I agree. All of it.
Thank you
Now, who
guys
is the?
for
I didn't know who the muskrat was.
All the above.
the miss
You
the
didn't
miss
know
Oh,
who it
okay,
was?
Osmosis.
You
okay.
didn't know who it was?
I didn't know who the muskrat was because there's quite a few little muskrats in the area, so I didn't know which particular muskrat it was.
You
This
didn't
one,
see you
this is a new
don't
one. I mean, she just came back. Baby, I'm
Okay.
back.
you didn't see the new
My God, today. Go ahead,
red
Go ahead,
the
Ronnie.
red you didn't see the new red wig that she's wearing now, the little red blondish wig that she wears now?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Child.
You know what?
Show it to him. Show it to him.
Y'all.
Go find it. Oh, go get you
Muskrat,
a good
rug
one.
rat, ghetto wood
Rambo,
rat.
go get you a good one. Go find the picture.
Oh my lord.
Find the profile, Lord.
Because when I saw
All
this
right.
picture running Q, I thought that was Wiley with the eyes. So I didn't know
Okay.
who the muskrat was. When you, yeah.
Ooh.
But
That's the
then,
muskrat.
I thought
okay.
that was that other guy, the new guy. The name with Brooke. What the guy name?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's the
Tails,
muskrat
pills,
with that
pills,
new
nails.
with that new
The
wig.
best friend, the best friend that she was just on the video with on the speakerphone
Oh,
yesterday.
I
What's the
heard
guy
about
name?
him. I never seen him.
Oh, what's his
Yeah,
name?
Um,
Yeah, what's his name? Dana, yes.
yeah, I thought that was Dana. Shit,
Mm-mm.
I was like, look a goddamn Wiley cousin. When I peeped, I seen the clip of the dude, of Dana. I was like, this what Dana looked like? Okay, I'm getting off subject. I apologize.
Any last words, any last prayers, any last thing that you guys want to say about anything that we talked about today?
I
Well, I'm
can
gonna.
say something before I drop off because I'm getting ready to get on the shuttle. I again, y'all let Dragon reach her let her hit rock bottom, which is stop paying for things, stop sending her money, stop letting the tears and the sob stories make you have to unload your pockets. Because the thing she knows what to do. Let her realize where she's at, and she'll do better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going back. I'll be in the bushes. Thank you for having me on, Ronnie Q, and the rest of y'all. I'll have a great day.
You
You too.
too.
You too,
Have
Thanks
a
for
Rebel.
great
coming, Rebel.
Bye.
Okay, and Ronnie, I'm getting my morning spam calls and stuff. It's out of control. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Oh God, they keep calling me, and then I don't know how to refresh or do nothing to get back. Where you can hear me again. So yeah, but yeah, it's a tragedy, it's a sad situation, but it is not a story we never heard before. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a story. It's not nothing that we don't know, never heard of. It's not, people got family members, friends that have family members that tell you stories and tell you situations about stuff like this. So, you know, if we could do whatever we want to do, and that's I say with prayer. But other than that, giving her money, feeding her money is going to do nothing but give her a crutch. So she got to get up and make some moves. That girl ain't made that damn move since she been there. Now,
excuses.
and that's just all to it.
Right.
Right.
And
Yep.
I
okay, and y'all have a good one. I'm going back in the chat.
thank you for coming up, Justnet. I appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
just that.
All right, y'all. Bye bye.
Okay, Ronnie Q. I'm getting ready to get down. I just second the motion with what she just said. Basically what I was gonna say. All I got for is a prayer. I never gave a brown penny. I'm not planning on giving a brown penny. All I got is prayer. I hope everything work out for her. She get the help she needs so she could live on a nice beach somewhere and on her own. Yeah, without getting arrested and stuff. Uh, that was oh wow. When I saw that mugshot, I thought it was Photoshop for real. I was like, is this real? And I just moved on. So all I got is prayer for her and prayer for the people that's falling for the little dwarf we got running around here that they're giving all this shine to um, from the other side.
Do better.
I'm getting ready to drop down instead of going on
No,
mute. Everybody,
no, I'm saying do better for them who do better for them.
yes, they all need to do better. We've been through this before. Like I said earlier, I don't need to blackball nobody. I think for myself, I've been not dealing with it. Y'all got this hanging there for y'all faves that y'all got to have this shoved in your face and down your throat. But I'm getting a good laugh at you. Everybody have a blessed morning and a good day.
All right, thank you, Auntie Donna.
Toodaloo.
Olivia.
I just want to say thank you so much. And I'm under your sentiment. Do better. Do better for the people that's fighting for the okie doke. Do better for the ones that really don't want to do better, but they just finessing and hustling. That's all I got. So thank you, girl.
All right, Olivia, thanks for coming up.
Okay.
And I'd like
Bye
to
bye.
thank Very Carey for coming up as well, and Just Kimmy for coming up. And thank you all for coming in and spending some time with me this morning. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And I'll see you guys on the YouTube street. God bless you. If you want to support the channel, you can give me a thumbs up. You can cash out if you want to support the can if you want to support the channel, you can give me a thumbs up. You can cash out $Ronnie Q, and you can join the membership. Thank you guys for coming out. God bless you. Bye bye.